Hello, everyone.
Hello, Daniel. Hello, Kohei.
Hey, Mr. Daniel.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Daddy Daniel.
Daniel.
Daddy Daniel.
Brasil.
Mr. Kiss, how you doing?
Hello. Yes. Okay. Just one second. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we can start right now. Okay. Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everywhere you are. Thank you so much for joining us for the third clinic for wheelchair handball, organized by NACHC, North America and Caribbean Island, and with collaboration with the IHF. So yeah, here today we're going to celebrate our best friend Mark, who dedicate his all his careers in handball indoor and wheelchair handball in France, in EHF, and Europe. So we need to give him some of his, benefit that he did for our sports. So we have here Mr. Morad. He's going to say something later on, or maybe I can just give him. Yeah, you can just start, Mr. Morad.
Thank you, Khalil. Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you for the invitation for this working session on wheelchair handball, especially Khalil. I also want to acknowledge the international and national legalization that give us an opportunity to promote this sport. We have just come from to the European Championships where we had the chance to compete very high level. I think we should draw inspiration from this to continue to progressing. Doctor, we must continue working to make this sport event more accessible and visible in order to promote it as effectively as possible, with the hope on including in the Paralympic Games in coming years. Before introducing myself, I want to pay a tribute to Marc de Souza, who recently passed away. Marc was a man with a big heart, always thinking for others. His generosity and kindness left a lasting impression wherever he went. He had the rare gift of making everyone moment light, joyful, and warm, always smiling. He was concerned for others, making them feel comfortable and at ease. He loved bringing people, daughter, laughing, celebrating, and created unforgettable memories. He simply loved the life. I remember the first time we meet in 2014, when I asked him to join the project to mentor referees and help wheelchair handball referees improve. He's come a long way since then, and through his passion, he have managed to achieve a great thing for handball. He levels behind an enormous legacy, which is why we are gathered here today. We had the duty to pass in it on to make him improved from up there, where he's watching over us. My best regard, my love long friend. It's difficult for me to explain my sensibility. For me, presentation for me, I work in the National Technical Departmental or Department of the Federation to develop the sport at the national level and support our two French national teams, the wheelchair handball and deaf handball. Last month, I couldn't be in Vilnius because I was in Tokyo with the French deaf team for the Deaf Olympics. The Deaf Olympics is the Olympic Games for deaf. We are finished first. I also officiate at the highest national level. I'm referee. My expertise as a high level referee can contribute to this working group. The IHF election should be an opportunity for us future development this sport in preparation for the Paralympic Games in Brisbane, in Australia. Last week, I submitted a complete dossier to the IHF and their request for the transmission to the EPC. To this end, we absolutely must submit a proposal for the next World Championships, which will take place in Egypt this September. I hope my approach is constructive. Sorry for my English. Huh? Sorry for my English.
Thank you.
Khalil,
Thank you, Mr. Morat. Thank you so much
I finish.
I know you are trying harder because you speak French like Mr. Benoit. It's very hard, but it's fine. So
So,
yeah. I will be
okay.
sending everyone, the report, all what you said, so everyone can know what you said. Okay.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you. So here's our agenda right now. I will be talking about, Mr. Mark for maybe 10, 15 minutes. After that, Mr. Kes and Benoit, we're talking about the new system, 11 points. Later on, Mr. Flavio, he'll be talking about 360 spin scoring criteria. So is it 1 point? Is it 2 point? Is it full spin or not? After that, we are talking about referee technique fundamental. Punishment and 7 meters with Daniel, Mr. Daniel, and I think Kohi and Jack Wen. After that, we're going to talk about the TD, technical delegate responsibilities. I'll be talking about that with Mr. Flavio. So, yeah, let's talk about yeah. So,
Hi, sorry. Are you sharing the screen because we're still locked on your first screen? I don't know if you share the full screen or not.
It's full screen right now. I can.
Okay, so we can see only the not the PowerPoint, not the full screen.
Okay, 1 second. I'll do it one more time. So, can you see now? No?
You are on the third slide, yeah.
Okay, so good. So just a little bit about, introduction about NASH. Welcome to our clinics. So as I said, this year, especially the third, edition for wheelchair handball, the last one for 2025. It's held honor Marks D'Souza, who's dedicate and leadership and passion for wheelchair handball. So because he's continued to guide and inspire all our global, community, with his advice, is changing the rules. So he does a lot of work behind the scene as a referee and technical delegate for Europe or for France. So our mission today is to strengthen the quality of officiating by developing referees, because without referees, there's no game. Without player, there is no referee. So we are just this combination. So technical knowledge right now, what you're going to learn in this session: decision making and game management. Referee, if there's no concentration, there's no game. Technical delegate, there's no concentration, there is no game, because you cannot focus a lot, because especially when you need to watch the wheelchair, to watch the bench, to watch the coaches, everything. And also position and communication skills, with the referee, with the technical delegate, with coaches. So everything is related. Yeah. Sometime, the classification specialist, Mr. Benoit, Mr. Kez, they're sitting on the corner watching if this guy, oh, he should be in 2 points, 1 point, yellow. So every time they are changing, they're changing. If there's no communication, sometimes they send us an email, oh, we changed this one from 1 point to 2 points. So this all the time communication be with us. So after that, technical delegate responsibilities. Yeah, and later on, clarification of new wheelchair handball balance point system, 11 points. Yeah, so as all of us, referee, technical delegate, IHF, Europe, NASH, so we can work together so we can improve this sport because the sport is new. And if there's no collaboration, we cannot do anything. If this federation cannot help us or we can help each other, this sport will not be. We will never go. We will not be able to see it in the Olympic Games and the Paralympic. So we're hoping that you can see in Australia. So about passing our legacy. Mark De Sousa passed away. After, at 50 years old, he's still young. We just started our life in the 50s. So after suddenly, aggressive, cancer, we hope that he will be in the heaven. So yeah, so he worked, in international handball, EHF. After that, I don't think so. He start, working as a referee last couple of months, right, Mr. Morad? Maybe 4 months, 5 months. He stopped. He was dealing with his health. Yeah, and he worked at French Handball Federation, also give tribute, noting his kindness, professionalism, and strong dedication to the sport. So everyone's talking about him. French, HF, all the players, referees, technical delegate, and everywhere he go, he left good stuff behind him. So he's good guy. So also in Ile-de-France handball community expressed also deep sadness because everyone said in France they're sad because they lost a big big man of referee and mentor. So his refereeing career, he was refereeing the French handball championship. Later on, he became delegate in France, so delegate national, responsible for overseeing referee teams and match organization. As Mr. Morad said, he talked to him at like 2014 to join the French Federation to develop wheelchair handball and indoor. He reached the international level as a delegate. He participated at 2 European Championship and 2 World Championship in handball. Last one it was in Egypt. Yeah. And also we're talking about para and wheelchair handball involvement. So from 2014, Mark De Sousa was heavily involved in para handball, including wheelchair handball. He became a referent in the French National Arbitration Commission for para handball and responsible for assigning referee for national championship. So he was, has a lot of work to do, and he did a good job, by has a lot of responsibility to like delegate, to choose the referee, train them. It's not easy task as last even any one of us here. Like classification, your task is more than us, very very hard, specific, and very there's no mistake. There's no place for the mistake. So this is what he was at all. So for at the European and international level, he helped develop wheelchair handball in collaboration with European Handball Federation and EHF. And also he served as a technical delegate and expert for wheelchair handball in major tournaments, including wheelchair handball world championship. He also lead education effort, acting as a speaker expert in webinar in wheelchair handball for a side or sector side. So he was, he was with us, all the clinic we start this year. He was with us in each clinic. So we did 4, and this is the third one. The first one was, it's not like a first one, but we did just introduction. But he was with us all of it until he gets sick. Yeah, his character has impact. Yeah, as Mr. Morad, he said that he's warm, smiling, kind, help everyone. I remember when I just saw his Egypt, he gave me some feedback, and yeah, we took all his feedback, with big smile, and we know that he tried to help us. It's not like someone who's going to, show off. and that's why he was kind for everyone. So as he was mentoring in France, trained and supported with many referees, helping them grow and professionally. He was helping everyone, just calling, oh, I have this act, what can I do? How can you fix it? How can I did mistake? How can I improve myself? So he was there for everyone else. His work significantly contributed to professionalism for wheelchair handball. He improved refereeing standard and promoting the sport inclusion. So as we know, wheelchair handball is inclusion. So it was very important for him to, as a character, to help out. So recognition, the IHF, highlight him as beloved former referee and IHF delegate for wheelchair handball. He was called champion of wheelchair handball and regarded as an expert and educator for this discipline. So really, we're going to miss him with his all his experience that he brought for the handball, for wheelchair handball. It's big loss for France and for EHF. So in the third wheelchair handball world championship in Egypt, he served as technical delegate. He officiated in EHF wheelchair handball tournament, including 2015 edition. Excuse me. He was part for EHF working group and also in EHF. So he was good guy. So here Mark D'Souza, with passion, dedication, and leadership, continue to inspire referee, delegate, and athletes in wheelchair handball. So his legacy remains with us. We'll never forget him, and we know that what he did for this sport, that we're trying to grow it. So with his when he's gone right now, we need to help make his legacy, stay forever. Yeah, so I give the floor to Mr. If anyone want to say something for Mark, yeah, the floor is for him. Yeah. If it's not, yeah.
Just would like to add that during the last European Championship in Vilnius last week, during all the match of the preliminary tour, we had 1 minute before each match with a picture of Mark before we start the match, and it was very strong and very good moment also to share with all the wheelchair community. And how heard of Mark was between Portugal and France.
Yeah.
And the final was France-Portugal, so it was a nice ice click for I'm sure he was very enthusiastic about this final of the European game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so I give the floor to Mr. Kiss and Benoit to start your presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I share?
Yeah,
my
sure.
screen?
Just give me a second. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So first, okay, and then I would like to share.
Now you know why Benoit is doing this And
I know. Yeah,
and not this old chap.
Yeah. Here we go.
Can you see which screen? Do you see my slide or the slideshow?
Yeah. We
We-
say
see.
we saw it. Yeah, just go.
Yeah, it's good.
The slide?
Yeah.
I'd like
This
to
one, yeah.
share the slideshow actually. Just me share. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay. You see my slideshow now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So first of all, I would like to thank you all for this invitation about the presentation of the classification and the new classification team point. We're gonna. I'm Benoit Séché. I'm head of classification. For the IHF, and I work also with Kees, so with the duo on the on the for this classification. So I will start the presentation, and Keith, please jump when you want to add things.
Yep.
So first of all, before talking about the purpose of the classification team point, I would like to make a quick refresh about what is classification. As you mentioned just before, what is important is there is no game about if there is no referees. There is no game if there is no technical delegates. Of course, there is no game if there is no materials, if there is no players, and so on. But the first brick of this wall is the classification. On the screen, you can see the presentation of what is classification as per the 2025 IPC classification rules, which has just been issued beginning of January last year. Or this year, yes, we are not yet in 2026. So the classification, the purpose of the classification is to establish a unique framework and to promote fair and meaningful competition. The objective is really to minimizing the impact of the athlete impairment on the outcome of the competition, so that the outcome is really determined by the sport excellence, by the training, by the skills, by the performance, and not by the impairment. The objective of the classification is there are two critical functions. The first one is define the eligibility, determine which athletes are eligible to compete at the wheelchair handball as per defined by the IPC. And the second part of the classification is to group these athletes that are eligible into sport class based on extent to which the impairment impact their ability to execute the specific task and activities fundamental to wheelchair handball. By a specific task and activities, I'm talking about the wheelchair handling, how pushing, braking, pivoting, turning, and so on, and the ball handling, catching, shooting, dribbling, etc. So here is the you can see on the right of the screen the one-page summary of the classification process. Classification process is very complex. There are 4 stages, as I mentioned. The 3 first one are dedicated to the eligibility, and the 4th one is here to determine the sport class of the player. I will not go through the entire process. It's not the purpose of the presentation. In the end, talking about the sport class, in IHF, we have 8 motoric profiles from 1 to 4.5. These profiles are grouped then into 4 classes in accordance with the decision taken by the IHF after Cairo to only have 4 classes. Therefore, each player is classified according to the IHF rules and assigned a sport class from 1 to 4, where the sport class 1 corresponds to the player who exhibits the least motoric capacity, and sport class 4 to those who have the highest motoric capacity while meeting the minimum eligibility criteria. So class 1 and 2 are what we call the low classes, and class 3 and 4 are what we call the high classes. So please interrupt if we have any question, or guess if you want to add something on that. Do not hesitate.
It's okay.
So now we are that we have defined and what is the classification and how we give the sport class to each player. let's talk about the classification team point. Classification team point is the number of classification points a team can have on the court when we play with now 4 players. So what we call the classification team point, or the CTP, it ensures the fair and meaningful competition by minimizing the impact of the player's impairment. Of course, the CTP influences the coach's strategy by forcing the coach to take into account the various type of disabilities of their players according to the impact of their handicap on their ability to play, while respecting the maximum number of points allowed and taking into account the strategy and of course the players of the other team to get the better team and to win. So during the last council meeting in October, the IHF has decided to decrease the CTP from 12. This is what you have today, to 11, and this change is effective on January 1st, 26. So as you can imagine, a change in the CTP is a very sensitive topic. There are pros and cons, and through the next slide, I'm going to show you what's happened and why we are changing the CTP. So first, let's see what's happened for the other wheelchair team sports. In basketball, we have 8 classes. If you take the exact median average, the median of the 8 classes is 2.75. If you multiply this 2.75 by 5 players for basketball, you have 13.75, so 14 points. This is for that reason that the wheelchair basketball plays with 14 points on the court. Same for rugby. We have for rugby 7 classes from 0.5 to 3.5. The exact median is 2 points. If you multiply this number 2 points times 4 with 4 players, you got 8 points. So for that reason, the CTP of 8 is chosen for rugby. But for us, for handball, we have 12 points. And if you apply the same rationale as for the other sports, we should play with 10 points because the exact median for our 4 classes is 2.5. You multiply this number with 4 players and you have 10 points. But we do not have 10 points because, of course, we should also take into account the main differences we have on if we compare basketball, rugby, and handball. The first difference is, of course, the size of the court. The size of the court of basketball and rugby is 420 square meters, for which handball is 800 meters square. So we have a large court. We have one goalkeeper with the 4-side way of playing. Of course, the goalkeeper can play on the court, but we have a goalkeeper, and we have also inclusive team with at least one female player, and we know that oops, sorry, I go back there. That the women participation internationally is much lower compared to the men participation, but we have to take into account those main difference compared to the other sports.
Thank you, Benoit. Question, please.
Yes.
Yes, it's important to say women play with the team, and the court is big than rugby and basketball.
Yeah, Yes, this is what yes. For the basketball and rugby, we have 420 square meters, so 420 mètres carrés. And for the wheelchair handball, we have 800 square meters, so it's almost twice. Yes.
Yes, thank you for this information. Is very important for compare with sports.
Yeah, yes. So
Yeah.
so today we have 12 points. Here is on the screen. You can see the table in the lower of the screen is the team combinations for to have 12 points on the court. If you see these combinations, you see that most of the combination, 75%, favor the selection of the high classes 3 and 4. And only 25% of the players are players coming from the lower class, 1 and 2. That means that when we play with 12 points on the court, 3 out of 5 players are high players. And of course, the game is faster, is stronger, is spectacular, and we saw that during the last European Championship. We had very good match, and it was very, very interesting. However, the game is maybe less inclusive because the low pointer have less play less. We also saw that in Cairo. In Cairo, with 17 new players, low class players represented only 35% of the new classified players, whereas high classes players were almost twice, confirming that playing with 12 points really promotes the recruitment of the high class players. However, in the other hand, we know that we all share the dream to be a Paralympic game, and we know how much inclusion is very important, especially in the mindset of the IPC. That's why it is also important to take into account this aspect of the in our game and to see how much we can make the sport more inclusive. That's why we go to 11. What happened when we play with 11 play on the court? With 11 play on the court, we are still favorizing the high classes players. We were 75 with a 12 point, and now we have 62%. But we really improve plus 13% the selection of the low classes. That's very important. The game will be more inclusive. It may be a little bit more slower, but it will definitely be more tactical and still be strong and spectacular. That's why the IPC decided to go to 11. It seems to be a good compromise between inclusion and attractiveness of the sport. So here you can see in the table the 4 combination of 4 players, and you see that you have more players with low classes. The players 1, 2, and 1, 2 classes are still more selected in the game than the players with than when we had 12 points. Any question about this slide before we move?
Clear.
So to conclude on this topic, and after that, I would like to gather your feedback, and we will also present you some perspective and proposal risks. But to conclude, I first would like to say that the change of the classification team point from 12 to 11 is really a direct and logical consequence of the IHF decision to have only 4 classes instead of 8. And the aim of this change was really to improve the selection of the low classes while preserving, and this is really important, the spectacular nature of the wheelchair game. Wheelchair handball is still having 1 point more, of course, than the median. You remember in the previous slide I show you the basketball and the rugby rules. But it really makes sense in order to keep the sport spectacular and attractive while being inclusive. And I spoke about the main difference, the size of the court, the goalkeeper, and the female players.
Benoît,
Yes, Mourad.
question. Est-ce que ça a été une demande de l'IHF ou c'est votre proposition?
Je vais le faire en anglais.
Ouais, pardon, excuse-me.
The
Excuse.
question,
Okay.
okay.
Of
The
course.
question, it was
Your
okay.
question was, yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What? Sorry?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Do translation.
So the question from Murad was it a proposal coming from IHF or a classification proposal? It was after KRO, from the classification point of view, we made lessons learned, and we saw this gap, and Kiss and I wrote a report putting on the table the pros and cons of this change, and it was sent to Frantisek and the working group for Wish Handball, and they decided it was during the last council that the change will come into effect.
Okay, thank you.
And maybe in addition from my side, as Benoit told you, it's really related to the fact that the choice was made for 4 classes. So you have seen the 8 profiles, which is more or less the same profiles as they use in wheelchair basketball. If our sport will choose eventually in the future to go from 4 to 8 classes, which is possible. It's up to the handball community. Then it will be different. Then it's not needed to go from 12 to 11. Then we can stick with the 12. So it's really related to the amount of classes we now have, which is 4. Yeah, and then the second edition is maybe IPC is very much on the point of inclusion. So if they are already like our sport because it's a gender mixed sport that they like very much. But inclusion is for them very important. So there should be a place for each person with a disability on court, and not only for those guys with amputations or the least motoric problems. So IPC will like this. Will like this proposal. But again, coming back to what I started, it's really related to the amount of classes we have, which is 4, and it can be different if we eventually in the future go from the 4 classes to the 8 profiles we now have, and make those 8 profiles 8 classes. But that's not up to us. It's our task from Benoit and me to put to make things clear, and we do not want to decide. It's up to the whole handball community to decide what is best for our sport. We just put it on paper as proposals, and the community together has to decide on those things. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for working.
Thank you. Mr. Ford, do you have any question? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, a quick question, guys. And Bess and Benoit, thank you guys for presenting this information. I just wanted to follow up on the point about if it does go to 8 in the future, but specifically once the sport is in the Paralympic Games and it continues to grow, and we have both men and women's teams playing around the world, do you guys feel like the point would go back to 12 if that situation occurs? I mean, this could be, 2035, 2036, but do you guys think that could be an opportunity?
Well, you do relate the 12 points to the fact that there maybe are separate competition for men and women.
Right.
I'm not sure. It's a strong thing that we have a mixed gender sport, and also in basketball only at the very high competition is possible to have those separate women and men's team. But at Euro Cup level, there's also mixed gender competition because there are not enough women to make separate teams. So maybe better to relate it not to the separation of the men and the women, but related to the choice of we go back to 8 classes, which can be still a mixed gender. And as I said, we asked all 8 or 9. And no, it was
Nine.
9 participating countries during the Euro, and all 8 are very specific, telling us why 4, why not 8. And as I said, we have to just put the pros and cons on the table, and it's up to you, the coaches, the players, and the countries, and of course the working group, wheelchair handball, to decide on that. Is that an answer to your question, Fort?
Yeah. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate it.
Okay.
And sorry, my camera is off. I don't know why. But I think that going back to the, or not going back, but classifying with the A classes is really goes with the all the scientific based evidence that are in the scientific way of classifying, and it also make the system more balanced. As you can see on the screen, I don't know if the screen is still shared, but
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
you see that the class 1 and 2 represent only 3 motorics profiles, whereas the class 3 and 4 represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 profiles. So it's really not balanced system. So going back to the 8 classes is really seems to be fair for the players. And it's also easier to understand because we have a lot of players, and I think in the future more and more players will come from basketball, and they all have basketball. They have the 8 classes, and we have a lot of players who do not understand why we round up or we round down the half point. So to make the sport understandable and attractive for the players, 8 classes is one more argument. And last but not least, during the European Championship, we had the first classification course dedicated to all to handball with 9 candidates, and KISS yes, made a very important work of to train and to teach these the nine new classifiers, and having to think about the 8 motoric profile, but also the 4 classes is not an easy way to classify, and making the work of the classifier, easing this work may also be important to and help to develop the classification network. So those are some more arguments to go in favor of the 8 classes. But in the end, of course, IHF has to decide, and so it's important to also take the temperature and the advice coming from all the players, the teams, the coaches, and on that point. Yeah. Keith, do you want to add one more point about the female player on the court?
Yes, I can do that. Maybe it's too much information. We are supposed to talk about the classification team point. We also made a proposal about a second female on court. I tried to make it as short as possible, but in other sports, in wheelchair basketball, there is a female in a men's team, then the classification team point, which is 14 in basketball, is raised by 1.5 point. In wheelchair rugby this year, for the first time, there was already, when it's a low point player, the team point classification team point of 8 was raised by half point, and this year for the first time is it a high point women in wheelchair rugby. Then the classification team point, which is in rugby 8, is increased by 1 point to 9. And why is that? Because now scientific research has made very clear that the motor capacity in strength of the upper extremity of a woman is 45% less than from a man. 45%. That's why women on court are not so fast. They accelerate not so fast. They stroll not long over the whole court. They shoot on the goal with less strength. And so it makes sense to have a different approach. Our proposal was for one woman. Of course, you don't have to do anything because in each team there is one woman. But when a second woman is added to the team of 4 players, then our proposal is to, like in basketball, like in rugby, to raise the classification team point. Now it's 12, so you have to raise it to 13. If it will become 11 next year, then you have to raise it with 1 point to 12. And that makes sense. That's scientifically improved. And IPC is only watching what we do, and our decision should be have evidence. And this is evidence-based, so it will be easy for them to accept such a thing, and it will be good for the new participation of women on court. And then, of course, for a third woman, you don't have to do anything because you want two men, two women, and okay, when a third woman is part of the team and you only have one man, then it's the opposite, and you don't have to do anything for that. But a second woman, the idea is to raise the classification team point with 1 point. This is a proposal, and it's still on the table of the classification working group, I think. Yeah. Thank you.
Any feedback on your side from this proposal, or
no questions? Of course, you're more interested in the refereeing stuff from our game, and
yeah. Thank you. So I have a question for Mr. Ford. Because you are a coach, how do you think this reduction from 12 point to 11 point will impact team selection and composition of the game and player selection? How does it will affect your selection as a coach? What do you think?
Yeah, I think in general, Khalil, it's interesting when you consider a lot of the US players in wheelchair basketball are utilized on that 8 point system. So we run the 1 to 4, 5, and half point increments. And so we have a large proportion of mid pointers and low pointers in the United States, whereas I think a lot of other countries may struggle with this change because their mid and low pointers are just, as Kes talked about, not as strong, not as fast. It's going to slow the game down. And we'll see what happens with the fan base, whether they enjoy that or not. Because as we all know, a part of Paralympic inclusion is to sell tickets and to put people in seats. So who knows? It doesn't really change how I approach my recruitment or selection or even training, because like I said, we have a good amount of mid to low pointers in the US.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. So you're right. Maybe it will be slow the game, but we will see on next championship what's going on. After that, we can go from there. Yeah.
And
So
I mentioned just before we started the meeting, the Lithuanian team who arrived third or fourth during the last European Championship. The average classification team point of the court during all the matches were 8 to 11 to 9 point only. All were basketball players and play with 9 points, and they managed to do well. So we'll see in the future, but yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point, Benoit. I was actually watching the tournament as well, and I know about Team Lithuania
Lithuania.
and historically being very strong in wheelchair basketball. And it was clear that they had brought their low and mid pointers from basketball into handball, and it's a handball nation, and they were able to translate those skills. So I was really happy for Lithuania to bring the bronze home, especially as host nation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is there any question? No. So yeah, so we'd like to take some maybe 10 minutes break before we can start for next with Mr. Flavio. 360 spin, how it's 2 point or 1 point criteria. Okay, it's 7. We can take you can start in 10 minutes. Good.
Okay.
Okay, guys. See you in 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
Kes and Benoit, if I could just grab you guys for like 2 minutes. I have to run to another game here in a
Yeah,
second,
sure.
but I
Yeah,
just had
yeah.
I had a
Go ahead.
specific question about
Go ahead.
upper extremity amputation. So I was reading through the classification manual, and it was talking about how depending on where the amputation occurs, whether that's at the fingers, the wrist, the forearm, or even at the elbow, there is a half point deduction minimum. Can you guys just talk to me a little bit more about what you're seeing with that? We are potentially recruiting a handful of athletes, no pun intended, that have amputation in upper extremity.
Yeah. Shall I answer, Benoit?
Yeah, go
Or?
ahead, and I would try to share the document in the same time.
Oh, okay, good. We call it the ULI, the Upper Limb Impairment System. What you do is to be very consistent in what we do worldwide. What you first do, you ignore the upper extremity impairment. You first give a base class based on the trunk function, as you do with all the other athletes.
Right.
That's so you have your class for the trunk. And then you consider 4 quadrants. You have a quadrant on the left side, which is ball handling on the left side. You have a quadrant, an upper quadrant on the right side, which is your ball handling on the right side. Then you have a lower quadrant on the left side, which is your pushing on the left side. And you have a lower quadrant on the right side, which is your pushing and breaking on the right side. You start with the upper quadrant. If you say there is no hand, it doesn't matter whether there is no hand or no forearm, but you can say there is no chance that there is ball catching on that left, is it the left arm, on that left quadrant. And then you give 1 point reduction.
Okay.
Let's say it's only let's say missing a hand on the left side. So then, and the trunk, let's say the trunk is 3. Oh, here you see the upper and lower quadrant. If the trunk is 3 and you cannot catch the ball because you don't have the ball on that hand, then you can have a reduction of 1 point. So then your mathematical class will be 2. And then there is a last step. I can give you an example. The last step we call benchmarking, because are you going to give that class 2? Well, then you benchmark that player in all other players with the classification of 2, and maybe you think, well, he is the best player in that class, then he should not be in the class, and so he should be 2-5 and maybe then become 3. Or you say, well, if I give him the 2, he will be the worst player in the class 2, then he does not belong in that class, and then his motoric profile should be 1.5, and we put him in the 1. I can give you maybe a not so simple example. We had a guy from Portugal. His trunk, based on lower back instability, his trunk was classified as 2.5. He could not lift his left arm and he had a wrist problem. So we gave him 1.5 for the left upper quadrant. But he has no deltoideus muscle, so his pushing was, so in the lower quadrant left, we also give him a half point reduction. So 1.5 reduction on 2.5, it makes class 1. But then the last step, benchmarking, and then we thought, if you see him on court, then you say, well, he blow every other spinal cord 1 pointer, he will blow those guys from court. So we said, okay, benchmarking is our last step, and benchmarking convinces us that our final decision on 1 is not correct, and we gave him the 1.5 profile. And what do we do with the 1.5 profile normally? Because we don't have the 1.5 class, so we give him the class 2. And I think based on class 2, that will fit him. So summarizing, first the trunk, ignoring the upper extremity, then you give a reduction on the upper quadrant and eventually a reduction on the lower quadrant. You get a mathematically score, and with that mathematically score, you do a benchmarking, and then you get to the best outcome, which is possible. And of course, it's still subjective, but the way we do this is worldwide the same for every player. So the consistency will as high as we can as we can do it at this moment. Okay, is that an answer to your question, Fort?
Yeah, thank you, Kes. Just a quick follow-up. If any of the athletes have their IWBF card, and let's say they're already at a point 0.5, let's say they're 2.5
Yeah,
in IWBF for basketball, because
yeah,
handball, obviously, you need hands to play the sport, would that
yeah.
drop them a singular point or a half point down?
Well,
Meaning, would they
if
go to a 2.0 or a 1.5 and still play at a 2.0?
but if they have the 2.5, they in basketball they already have done that ULI system. So his 2.5 class will be the 2.5 profile in handball, and then of course we have to decide, like your what was her player? She had the 2.5 in the last tournament. She had 2.5. In first, we put her in the class 3. You protested it. She came to a second panel, and we said, well, because of polio affected her abdominal muscles, we dropped the 2.5 profile to the 2. So again, if you say my basketball player has class 2.5, then his motor profile is 2.5, and then in handball we have to decide, is he class 2 or is he class 2.5? So 2.5 in basketball means we do not again do the ULI, because the ULI, that system, was already done in the basketball classification.
Got you. Cool. Thank you
Yeah.
for the clarification. I appreciate it, Kes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay,
Sorry,
10-minute break.
It's I'm sorry if you already talked about it, but I don't got it. It was if have a suspension and it's only 3 athletes on the court, how many points? 9, 8 points? It's only a
I
question.
always forgot, and we did not have such a situation in the last European Championship, but I think it was 9, and with the idea we have 4 players 12 points, so 1 player 3 points, so 3 players 9 points.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
so it's going to stay same thing as 12 points, so 9 points. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Okay, so are we going for maybe 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
see you in 10 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, okay? See you in 10 minutes.
Okay.
See you.
I will share with you my presentation, okay?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yo sé mismo.
Daniel, is he here? Daniel, are you there? Oh, yeah. Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm here.
Good, good. Yeah. How's your new baby?
A big task, but everything okay.
Oh, man, nothing is easy. You want a
Not
kids,
day,
deal
not
with them.
night, not day, not night, nothing.
Good, yeah. You just start, just wait.
Yes. And create a presentation, baby in the arms.
Good. Yeah,
Change
that's good.
the change the
I
arm.
saw the video yesterday. It was good.
But everything okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
11 days today.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Serena.
Serena, nice name.
Yes.
Serena.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. So, it's good. So, yeah.
Khalil,
Excuse me.
did you do the download, the European games?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So,
Can you send me later?
I will send it to you right now. I think we can start. Yeah. Think everyone is here. We can start, Flavio, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, sorry. Hey, Koi, how are you doing? I just saw you.
Yeah, in Japan it past midnight, so
I
I'm
know.
getting
So,
sleepy.
sorry, guys. At least, I changed it because Saturday. So I changed it. At least you can sleep in tomorrow.
Yeah, it's already Sunday here in Japan,
Oh,
so
man. Sorry. Well, it's already Saturday here, 8 a.m.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
if I
you.
look sleepy, that's the time difference, so
Oh, it's
please
fine.
bear with me.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
All
Okay.
right.
Hey, next time stay
Midnight.
more days in US.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Next time stay more days in US.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
More
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
And later go to Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a business trip to the US and I just flew back, well, now 2 days ago. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. I know you were busy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, Flavio, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Khalil. Thank you. For me, really good to see a lot of friends here. Dear friend Corey, Daniel, Regni Flat, member of which handball working group at South and Central America Confederation is here too. All the other friends, it's a pleasure to be with you once again. My name is Flavio. I'm really happy to be here, honored to be here with you once again to try to contribute with uh, some experience. My intention today is talk about wheelchair handball for a side, specifically about spectacular goals, but specifically the 360 spin. Okay. I currently serve as a coordinator in wheelchair handball in Brazil, in Brazilian Confederation. I'm a member of wheelchair handball working group in Central America Confederation, and I'm trying to contribute as a member in wheelchair handball working group IHF too. And today, the intention is talk about 360 spin, okay, and all characteristics, and I tried to bring a lot of videos and situations, okay. So let's start. You can see the presentation, all of you. Okay. Here are the contents. We have here the roadmap for today. I present some characteristics and phase of 360 spin. I bring some videos about 7 meters situation, velocity and style, athlete style, shootouts, and what's allowed and not allowed, what's permitted, not permitted. I'll be short and directly. Okay. So, as you know, our sport have a lot of spectacular movements, situations. Not all goals are equal. We have different kind of points. So, we have the standard goals with 1 point. We have the spectacular goals with 2 points. For example, the 360 spin or 360 rotation, the goalkeeper goal since they are area, and the 7 meter throw to the 7 meter shot, our 2 points too. So in IHF side, IHF handball for side, the goals are awarded points based on creativity and difficulty. So it's really strategic for the teams, for the athletes too. So we have here the three situations: 360 spin, goalkeeper score, and go from the 7 meter shot. Only four, remember? Okay. Only four, remember? They go from goalkeeper area was 2 points. Okay. I have here an example, a video.
This is back to Celia, who switches back, makes a long shot, it's saved, and transfer Maral with the long ball. Yes, 2-pointer, his second of the match. Brilliant play.
Once again.
This is back to Celia, who switches back, makes a long shot, it's saved, and transfer Maral with the long ball. Yes, 2-pointer, his second of the match. Brilliant.
So we have an example of spectacular goal from the goalkeeper goal. And another situation is a goal from 7 meter shot. Okay. It's really simple here. But I don't have a video with a goal in the two situations.
Penalty so far. This is the second.
The goalkeeper got the ball. But
Missed their only penalty so far. Misses the second.
here. Okay, but it's a 7 meter. And now let's focus in phase of 306 spin, okay? The phases of 306 rotation. I tried to organize to be didactical, okay? And I decided to organize in three parts and three phases. So the intention was to break down the movement, and after that we can understand better the three phases of 360 rotation. The first phase is the moment where the player have the possession of the ball. When he got the ball, the player must have the full control of the ball. So the first phase is that it is the player with the possession of the ball. So the other hand will be free for the next step, the next phase. Next phase will be start the rotation. So the first phase, we have the possession of the ball with the player, where we use it on a hand, and the next step, the second moment, is start the rotation with the other hand. Okay. And the player will start that movement with only hand. It's really important for us. Okay, and in this phase, the movement must be a full movement, a continuous 360 rotation, no less. So the athlete can't touch 2 times at in the wheel. He need to do a full movement, 360 rotation, and don't can't touch 2 times in the wheel. It's unique movement, trying always to do a unique movement. Okay, so crucial constraint is the spin may only be done using on a hand on a wheel. Okay, and the most important, the third phase is, sorry, yeah, the third phase and most important is the the immediate finishing. The shot needs to be continuous after the rotation. The athlete needs to shot immediately after the 360 rotation. The rules book emphasizes that information immediately after, because any hesitation or delay can invalidate the 2-point value. Okay, so all the 3 phases I tried to prepare and separate 3 phases, but it's really fast. The athlete needs to get the ball, phase 1. The second phase, start the movement with the other hand. And after that, finish and score the goal in a unique movement in a critical time immediately after the completing the 360 rotation. It's really interesting and important to say, because we, as a referees, for example, need to be really attentive, because sometimes some athletes make 2 movements: get the ball, rotation, stop, and then shot. So any delay or hesitation can invalidate the 2-point value. So it's really important to consider this point. Okay, let's see some examples, good examples for us.
Passes across. Talat passing very quick now against Egypt. 4 passes. Now he gets clear on this side. Spots speed, yes. 3 back to back. Egypt can run the clock down now. Can you believe it? Shuhada has leveled it in the dying seconds. He's the goalkeeper. He came out and scored from one end to the other. And Talat again gets an earful.
Amazing goal, huh?
Have they given 2 for this? He's outside his area. Well, it's a spin.
So you can see
confirmed, but he did do a 3.
Continuous movement, a unique movement started, a 360, a complete 360 rotation, and finishing in a sequence in a unique movement. Okay.
The attack is on. They've stolen the ball. Coming in, Eusebio. Little handoff. There's the 360. And Dabek is beaten, and suddenly Brazil are taking a stranglehold on this third set. It's taken. Egypt can run the clock down now. But the attack is on. They've stolen the ball. Coming in, Eusebio. Runs back to within 2. Oh, lovely. Goes around 360. Leads to Hadar, who's returned in goal for Dabek. Runs back to within 2. Oh, lovely. Goes around 360.
An interesting point is in our rules book doesn't provide any information regarding the speed, the intensity of the rotation, or the athlete's individual style. Nothing about it. So I tried to include some videos showing different ways to perform the 360 rotation. And I think we have to live more situations, experience, but I think sometime at some moment we will talk about it, about that specific situation. What's a fast movement? What's um, a movement not so fast? Okay. Let's see. Here we have an example of a lot of examples of different kinds. Okay. Another one. That situation wasn't a goal, okay, but the most important here, he didn't score score the goal, but pay attention in the movement, in the intensity or or the different types of velocity during the spin, okay? Another one. Really relaxed. The athlete may make the movement really relaxed, but it's a continual rotation and the shot too in a unique movement. Again, the same athlete. It's a limit. It's too hard sometimes for the referee because any delay it's a decision. Okay, so need to be attentive. Here, I think it was a double goal, but it's a limit, and that the referee need to watch a lot of games, understand the criteria, and pay attention in the other situation that I will show you here. Here we have an athlete with lower punctuation here. It's an athlete with 2 points classification. Interesting, his movement, different. Always pay attention in if the athlete is using on a hand and on a touch in the wheel, okay? Because it's the most important point. And they finish the complete 360 rotation. Sometimes it don't occur. Another one. As you can see, it's a slow rotation, a slow motion, but again, we don't have any information, but it's a controlled movement and really it's a correct movement, a continuous 360 rotation and a unique movement. Okay. Perfect. I will pass. If you have any question, feel free, okay? Let's see. Here, it's really interesting, this situation, because we have an athlete with 1 point, women. She got the ball, and the team feel give the opportunity for her, and she was really free because they give that opportunity for her, and she, with on a point, make a different kind of rotation and a different kind of shot too. Let's see. Again. Perfect. Perfect movement. So here I presented some different formats, ways to do this movement. All of them made the full and continuous 360 rotation like a unique movement and using on a hand. Perfect. Different ways, different intensities, and different velocities to do it, but complete and unique movement. Okay, let's see now a situation of some situations in case of fall during the rotation, and the referees awarded sometimes the 7-meter shot. Okay, let's see here. The French athlete got the space, made the rotation, shot the ball, but was touched by the defender. So the referee awarded the 7 meters shot. Okay. The last one. The wheelchair hand for a side have space, velocity, and dynamic. If you have the opportunity, you create the opportunity to do a double goal, and an athlete touch you in that moment. At that moment, it's normal. It's common for the referee to decide for the 7 meter shot. Okay, it's a spectacular game with the intention to be spectacular. Here, it's really uncommon and interesting decision of the referee. Okay, and let's see. The athlete scored a goal, a normal goal, on a goal, with 1 point. But during the shot, he was touched, and the referee understood it was necessary to give the opportunity to a 7 meter shot. Okay, let's see again. He didn't complete because of the defender, he didn't complete the 360 for, so he was touched. So the referee decided for the 7 meter shot. Okay, interesting situation. And now some 360 spin incomplete. 1 point awarded. Was not a complete movement, so on a point. Here, another situation. Interesting. Yeah, it was, pay attention. It was interesting because, as I said before, some athletes are in doing in limit. It's too slow. So the referee didn't understand that was a complete, sorry, it was a complete movement, but it was a delay in the last moment, the third phase of the rotation. Okay, let's see again. It was too slow. So with the championships, with the experience, of course, we will be better to decide some situations. Let's see another situation.
Flavio, sorry, can you
Oh,
repeat the other one? The France one that he did the 360? Last video.
here the athlete didn't do a unique movement, a continuous movement. He do more than a movement. Let's see.
Okay.
The referee give on a point. Khalil, do you want to
Yeah.
talk something?
No, just to say about the French one, the last video before this one. The one,
Okay,
yeah, if you don't mind.
here.
Yeah, this one, yes. Danielle, can you see what do you see in this video, please?
Sorry. Again,
Yeah,
go.
okay. Danielle,
Yes.
can you watch this video, please? Give me an input about it.
Go on.
Yeah.
We need to read the total movement. But Flavio, why 1 point in the movement, the final movement, he touch with the elbow in the wheel?
Exactly, yes.
If touch with the elbow, only 1 point.
Good,
Because
yeah.
make a second movement and break the wheelchair.
Exactly, yes. Because no one can see that. That's why I want to do it one more time, because he was just like using his elbow for rotation.
Let's see again. Nice view. Really good.
Yeah, that's why I say Daniel if he has if he has sharp eye or not. Good,
Really
good.
good. Really good. Nice view. I didn't perceive it.
Yeah, I did because I have all this video. I send it to yeah, but that's
Yeah,
good.
but
Yeah,
he touched it, but it was their chair was too slow because of that too.
yeah, yeah. Because it's he went
Strategy.
360 in slow motion. If you can see slow motion, usually you go fast, spin
Yeah,
fast, but when he touches slow motion for it. Thank you.
yeah. But it's
One question, please. May I ask one question? Yes, because
yeah.
do you take into account the class of the player when you take into consideration the velocity and the speed of the spin? Because a one pointer will not be as quick as the or as speed as the 4 pointer in the way they turn, they spin, and also a 1 point will not have the balance of the trunk, and you may have a loss of balance, but he's still doing the spin as we saw with the French number 9 players. Whereas a 4 pointer or 3 or 4 pointer, we have the full balance and do it very quickly. How do you take
Yeah,
this into consideration?
it's not necessary to do the movement fast. It's only necessary to do the movement continuous. Of course, we have the referee needs to be attentive that we have a lot of players with 4 points with possibilities to do a continuous movement, and sometimes they are smart, they are trying to be too slow and making maybe almost two movements because he stopped and shot. So in the last moment of the rotation, it's really important to referees be really attentive because some athletes are doing the movements too slow, and in the finish see the situation, can see the goalkeeper and choose the where he will shot the ball. So it's too too a lot of time to do it.
Okay.
Well, thank you, because it's one I like it. So next time we'll try to do 360 about the class 1 and 2, because as I said, trunk, they don't have good trunk, they don't have ability to do it fast. So we need to focus on that. We need to talk with the referee. Yeah, thank you for this point.
Yeah, and we had here two, I think two situations. It's not so normal to see, unfortunately, and because of that too, to see a lot of players with lower punctuation trying the double goal. But we could see the girl from France, and we could see an athlete from Croatia and another one.
Croatia.
But it's a important point. Thank you, Benoit. Okay. Here, unfortunately, he didn't do a continuous movement, so he's an athlete with 2 points classification, and we know it was because he don't have the movement, the complete movement of his trunk. So it's a point to consider because he didn't have a lot of space to do it. So in pressure, he have difficult to do it in that moment. Okay. Here another one. On Lago, Esquadron Lago, the both players from France tried to do the spin. Oh, sorry. But it's on Lago. We need to be attentive because it's the 33, the athlete with 33 only do a movement, a turn, but not a 360. Another really interesting movement here, the athlete with head shirt, he touched the wheel more than one time. Okay, it's different kind of situation. He touched more than one time.
He was holding the wheel at the same time when he was doing rotation, so he did not take his hand off. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So here I tried to give a lot of situations, ways to make the turn, sorry, the spin, and our rules, the spectacular goals rule, it's applied to during the decisive moments, like in shootouts. So I have here example. During the shootouts, the rules of the wheelchair handball foresight will be applied. So the goals, spectacular goals, will be awarded 2.2. So let's see a little polemic video, little polemic, but think about only the spin. You will see why. Oh, touch the ball a different way here. Now, but it was awarded 2 points, and it can change all the game. The double goals can change all the situation of the game, the psychological situations, and a lot of things. Okay, I'm going to finish. So, what's permitted or not permitted? We could see that a 360 rotation complete use on a hand in a wheel, and a continuous movement with a shot immediately after the concluding the rotation, 2 points go legal, okay? But what is not permitted? Incomplete turn, touch the wheel more than one time, using two hand to spin, and delayed shots. It's an important point too, okay? And the referee's perspective, what during the game, what the referees need to pay attention. Of course, the position, always try to see the athlete directly. See if the rotation was complete, was continuous and complete 360, was used on a hand, was the shot realized immediately after the rotation, was scored the goal. If no, was the athlete touched by the defender during the shot? It can be a 7-meter shot, okay, and maybe a suspension. Was the defender wheelchair inside the area during the spin? So during the spin, an athlete trying to get some advantage during the spin and stay inside the goalkeeper area. It's another situation for 7-meter throw, something like that. Okay, and so now I'm available to talk about it. I tried to give some information and think with you about it. Okay. Gracias. Thank you.
Any questions? I think so. I don't think so. We have any questions? So I have a lot of videos. So from 3 games for the final.
Yeah.
So we can share that, and the last you can share with everyone. So a lot of 360, a lot of referee decision. Sometimes they are in a hurry to whistle the punishment or 7 meters or 1 point or 2 points. So the referee needs to be more vigilant, more patient. As you said, you need to be decide, you can have checklist, you can have it. Oh, 360, touch, no touch. It's a lot of, because I was watching the IHF, Lithuania. There's a lot of, I will not say mistake, but we learn from our mistake. But same mistake, I can see the referee doing it. Like the final, France and Portuguese, I can see the both side player whistle, foul, throw the ball, whistle, throw the ball. So it's affect the game, and this is how the referee need to be more vigilant, stop, verbal warning or suspension. Usually when you give suspension to one player, everyone will know, okay, I cannot. Whistle, put the ball on the ground. So this is the problem that I watched, me and Flavio. I think maybe Daniel also, he was watching. So yeah, I don't know, maybe you were in USA, you did not have time to watch. Maybe it was just a little bit. So yeah, so that's all what I have for now. So since we don't have any question,
I tried to give a lot of situations, Khalil. I tried to give a lot of
yeah,
videos because it's different ways to do it. So I think now we can think about it for the
Yeah,
future.
yeah, exactly. So it's just sometimes common sense, you know, and yeah, I'm just looking for some videos here right now. Maybe just one is just we're talking about. Daniel, you have anything? You can jump. Kohi, if you have anything, you can jump. So we can just yeah, until I find the
I'm
video.
available if anyone have any doubt, want to talk about it. I'm
Yeah,
here. I have my email. I'm available to talk about it. Okay.
good. Thank you. I will just share one video right now. I was watching. If you don't mind, I can share it. Okay, so Daniel Kohi, and you can see right now. So go into the 360 up. Okay. Confusion between the both side, you know, the defender, the offensive. So play it one more time. Go. In a face-to-face, 360. Okay, can it do it? Daniel, what's your input?
Can you show again this video, please?
Sure, yeah, 1 second. Okay. Fast break, face-to-face the goalie, start 360. Oh, he couldn't finish it.
Okay. We need to see, observe. Don't have a goalkeeper inside the goal area. It's a clear chance of scoring.
Good.
The
So
second point, made a pass. No, foul before. Seconds before, you don't have a goalkeeper there. It's 7 meter in suspension.
thank you. Kohi?
It's like a sabotage.
Yeah, exactly. Kohi?
Well, actually, I have a different opinion
Go
because
ahead.
the defender tried to go in front of the shooter.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't touch the player from behind or from the side. He went around and he came in front of the shooter. So I think that's correct defending action.
Okay, let's do it. I will do it slowly so you can just see what's going on. So the face-to-face, there's no one there. Go 1, 2, 3, 360 up. So see.
The touch was before, not in
Look, he
front.
starts here, see? So he's already there, start. Oh, already start is behind him. So big decision here. So
Hmm.
let's play it one more time.
It's a broken fast break and the rotation. It's responsible for defender.
You
It's
see here, he already start almost 180 here. He start almost. Do you see my video frozen? I freeze
yes.
it. You can see it's already start 180, right? He already start 180.
And is he,
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
mean,
almost 275 before he turned the door up. He cannot finish 360. So big
is it
decision.
because the player from France touched the shooter?
Yes, touching
Yes,
the wheelchair and broken the movement.
because
He
he already
stopped
did.
the rotation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from this
start
angle, it's hard to
360.
see.
Look,
Yeah.
he already start
Oh,
360. Come behind,
okay.
try to stop him. Oh, he blocked 360. So it's 7 meters suspension. I'm thinking, what do you
But
think?
remember, Khalil,
Yeah,
it's two ways. The defender broken the movement, the rotation,
yeah,
and from attacker make a movement looking a defender.
yeah,
It's different ways, okay? But in this
yeah.
way, it's a fast 7 meter. and suspension because he broke on the fast break.
Yeah. And it's usually, you know, just the net was empty, so we just try to lead the goalkeeper to go inside his net. So I think I have another one, maybe. Okay, so look for another one. So okay, so yeah. A little bit what do you think what's happened here? Yeah, it's I know.
Stop, and the ball in the hands, please.
Okay,
In the final movement. Now. Yes.
Is the wheel touching?
It's responsible. Yes. Go ahead, please.
Oh, no, go ahead. I want to see the
Yeah.
defending number 16. Okay, yeah, from the side.
Yeah. Beside it's a danger also.
Right.
It's a seven and suspension for him.
Yeah.
Number from France, no? Yeah, 16.
16, yeah.
Perfect. Now, yes.
Good. Okay. It's good. So yeah, so I think there's no question. I just try to break some ice right now. We can just Daniel, you can go, or we need maybe 5 minutes break, or we're good.
Depend of the group. The Kohei is very long night in Japan. No, Kohei.
Okay.
Almost
Go.
morning.
No break for Kohi.
Okay,
Thank you.
you can go directly, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. The first, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon for all. Our presentation, we try to do something more didactic and put in the mind the participation here about what can I handle 7-meter criteria and punishment criteria also. For example, these two situations about the rotation, we need to understand how and when. This is more important. And because we need to stop the game. Sometimes we think about the conventional handball, always advantage, but in the far side, we need to cut advantage because 7-meter, it's evaluate 2 points. So it's better for some teams, it's choose 7-meter and compare 1 point. So the referees from around the world need to be focused during the game and the principle, how and when the touch in the wheelchair, and behind, and sometimes from front. But remember, if I don't have a goalkeeper, empty goal. If the attacker player try to shoot in the goal, it's a 7-meter because don't have a specific goalkeeper there. So Correa and me discussed this morning about some points in the presentation. So we show it for you now. The first moment, remember our brother, Mark Souza. It's unbelievable. Lose my friend, my brother, because we talk every day about wheelchair. It's he was a methodic because listen something and put in the slide in PowerPoint. And so Daniel, I need a video, and I make a video for him and send some examples for him. So it's a issue, my friend, but the wheelchair appreciate our job here. He now, like an angel now, will look for us here. But of course, I hope the Marx family is very well now, and the three daughters also. I don't have a contact to the family, but I hope good sounds for our family, please. Okay. Our presentation about Faraside and work team and discuss about our presentation. Daniel Magalhães from Brazil, Joaquim Diep from Argentina, and Mr. Kohei Kashiwaba from Japan. And discuss today about the 7-meter criteria. And remember about the goal post, please. We need to do something specific goal posts for wheelchair handball, for security also. Please think about that in your confederation also. 7-meter criteria. What can I need? What can I read during the game? What is clear chance of scoring? We need to be focused when the fall, from behind. If the defender player use inside the area, cut the goal area and create a collision or destroy and the attack player situation. So please, we need focus in these situations. Sometimes like a conventional handball, front by front, but the defender player stay in the area, but don't have a clear chance of scoring. He stay in the area, but don't have a clear chance of scoring. This is a free throw, clear free throw. We need to use the area during the clear chance of scoring. This is more important now, and the IHF asking for a referees about the fine between clear chance of scoring. Okay, please. The last point about empty goal. In the far side, we work in the superiority all time for 4 against 3, 4 against 3, or 3 against 2. So we need pay attention during the fast breaks and what happened behind and the defend field for sometimes defend recover the ball and try a shot in the empty goal, and sometimes happen something there and the referee needs to be focused there also. Okay. I put this video and try send a message for all. Here, the same situation discussed, I think, 1 minute ago, no? The attack player create a clear chance of scoring. The defender player is late, arrived late, and touch the wheel from behind. In this situation, the white team did a goal, but stop immediately, whistle 7 meter, and suspension about the fact also. So the defender don't stop the movement of the wheelchair. He creates a collision. It's very dangerous also. Suddenly happens something more, and they fail down from side. It's very dangerous. Please, 7 meter, cut advantage, and immediately 7 meter and suspension for him. Okay. The second point. Oh, hey, you explain the situation for all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Daniel, could you go back the video?
Yes, of course.
Rewind. Okay, so here's, this is a point of discussion. Okay, so here, empty goal. So player number 1 in blue team has a clear chance of scoring. Okay. And we need to observe what defender from white team did to him. In this video, it's not really clear, but if he destroyed the clear chance of scoring and it didn't go, so in that case, they are rewarded 7-meter throw.
Yes, perfect. If the white player touch beside, it's broken the fast break in the empty goal, so 7-meter. I have a question for you, Kohei. I'm
Yep.
working the timekeeper, and the timekeeper whistle because I have a mistake here in the substitution area. What happened?
Well, we have to stop the game because,
Yes.
yeah, technical delegate stopped the game, right?
Right. And what the question we need? Where is the ball? Where is the ball stop?
We have to
For
see.
decision 7-meter or free throw, yes?
Right. So if the ball goes into the goal, it was a clear chance of scoring. So 7-meter. Otherwise, just free throw.
Yes, perfect. We need
So
to
in
see,
this
observe.
situation,
Yes.
yeah, in this situation, ball didn't go in. So in that case, free throw.
Perfect. And another observation for all, it's normal. The players, the referees, the officials look at the ball. Yes, everybody follow the ball, but the field referee there forgot the ball, and the focus is here in the 6-meter and 9-meter because they have a traffic here, so many players. We need to observe because what happened here and far side, the blocks start here. So we need to observe the blocks, it's allow or not allow, or touch beside or behind. And the field referee now running direction the empty goal. And of course, run in front and observe the situation about the attacker have a good movement. So I have another question. If this player, the dark blue player, choose not to make a shot, but dribbling and suffer a foul here, what can I do, Kohei? 7-meter or free throw?
So this player start dribbling instead of shooting,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, just play goes on.
So see if this player choose the dribbling and suffer a foul from a white player, only free throw. If you not have a effect, we need to see, don't have a effect and choose and dribbling for beside the another direction and free throw. But if it happen big effects like a sabotage because the deflating the player stop and sabotage the fast break, it's a suspension for defender player. So 3 ways. Shot in the empty goal can be 7-meter and suspension. If dribbling, fall and suspension or not suspension. And substitution, mistake in substitution area, we need to see 2 points. If the ball in 7-meter is suspension for guilty player, or if the ball stay out, suspension for guilty player and free throw. Okay, this is nice video for understand about messaging about empty goal. Okay. Remember, sometimes not happen effect. I discussed with Correa this morning, this evening about effect or not effect. We need to understand and sell good movements in the wheelchair because it's handball. but you need to understand about which kinds movements arrive in the attack player, because I like a crash car. It's not crash car. Remember, the wheelchair is very expensive, is dangerous also. Remember, we have 4 players, 4 classes, like like 1, 2, 3, 4 class. The class 1 and 2 don't have a totally balance of trunk, is dangerous for him also. It's not create different relation between 1 and 4. But remember, we need to observe criteria about punishment in these players also, because sometimes players low classes try make a movement like a turn 360. It is very hard for them, but some players try. So it's very important the referees observe about if I have effect or not effect, okay? Defend the stop, one clear chance of scoring because empty goal. Remember, in conventional handball, if I try make a shot and the defender player stay in my front and touch only my arm, this is only 7 meters, don't have a punishment, okay? The same in wheelchair. If the wheelchair, the player arrive in front and make a small fall and have an empty goal, only 7 meters. It's like a conventional handball also. Different and compare. I'm in speed, high speed, and I create a collision, a big collision. It's nice, give a suspension now, 7 meters and suspension because security also. Okay, agree? Correct, something?
No,
Perfect.
yeah, I agree with that, of course. Yeah.
Perfect. Important fouls observed effect in intensity. Look. The same. Empty goal. It's clear the attack player have a balance. Recovery the ball. And now, shot alone and go. It's clear. Don't have effect. Alone, it's only a goal, okay? But we need to observe, again, both referees all time look only the ball. We need and separate a task. If Correa is a goal referee, Correa stay with the ball, and the field referee run in fast break and observe if the ball in or out, okay? Or defender players back to try catch the ball, and 2 players from defender entering and destroy a clear chance of score. Remember, don't have 2 goalkeepers in the same time. We need to choose one. If it happen, and someone catch the ball, 7 meters and suspension for this player, okay? And this is a point I discussed with Correa today because it's new tendency also in conventional and beat handball and principal and wheelchair. The players use wheelchair because it's tension of the body. But now we have 2 points, 3 points also, because overreaction, simulation, and provocation. Overreaction, it's a small fall, but when I look, it's like a big fall. It only was a small fall. The second point, provocation. Provocation, it's like a defender player looking by attack player and create a small collision in ASCII offensive fall. This is a provocation. And the third, simulation. And simulation, it's not have a contact, not have a crash, not have a collision, and suddenly you look the player is fail down because he's no, I will lose the ball, but I need to stay with the ball. And the referee is looking the same point, and this player call, wow! And it's not happen nothing because he understand I lose the ball, I need to stay with the ball and fail down, and the referee, of course, beep, whistle because happened something, but we arrive in the room, catch the video, find situation, and nothing. So please, concentration and task in the field, referees. This is more important. And the first point, overreaction, for understand. Overreaction, it's like Brazilian players in soccer. Neymar, for example, receive a small foul and rolling. It's a new tendency now in the handball also. So please concentration about that, okay? I see video. Please observe the 6 meter and the behavior both and between both players. Look, the white and now look, both and try arrive in the same point in the field and make a provocation, create a collision. So stop immediately, create a relation in between this player and stop immediately because it's bad smell, arrive bad smell. In the future, it can happen something more interesting about punishment. So this is a prevention and call attention for both, okay? Corey, explain for us about the shootout we discussed about. No, it is 1% happen, but can be happen. And you can explain for us about that? My question for you, if the goalkeeper choose go out of goal area and create a collision with the attacker, what happened?
Well, the goalkeeper, he has a responsibility to avoid collision. So if he does that, then he gets red card
Mhm.
and 7-meter throw. If the goalkeeper get out of the goal area and create a collision, that's what happens. Red card plus 7-meter throw.
Perfect. Guys, this is important. It's not happen, I think 1%, but can happen in the future. This is a strategy. So we need to know some points about shootouts also, like a bit handball and conventional handball, but it's more important explain for goalkeeper players about responsibility, about create a collision is very dangerous. And so in this situation, 7-meter and the red card for this player. And now in this moment, 2 points, not more 1 point, because 7-meter also. So pay attention this situation in your country, your city, okay? This is for you, Kohei.
Okay. For me.
Yes, explain for us these points for referees because it's different continents, different styles. So explain for in Asia, you speak Japanese or you speak English first?
Well, if it's a championship in Japan, then I will talk in Japanese first, of course. But but in international match, we always have to speak English. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's something we have in common. So we need to use English and communicate with players and coaches, team staff. And when you talk to them, you need to have a good communication skills. And in this situation, even they are on wheelchair, but they are athletes. So we have to treat them as athletes. We need to have respect for them. And you have a good personality. I mean, you don't have high pressure on them. You can be friendly. And sometimes if they did some bad thing, I mean, you can be serious and tell them your message. Okay. And of course, we have to work as a team, 2 referees, but together with technical delegates and everyone. And sometimes Well, this is from my experience. When I whistled in the World Championship, some players don't understand English very well. So, for example, teams from Chile, they speak Spanish. I can't speak Spanish. And I talked to them. I gave them like a verbal communication, verbal warning in English, and they didn't understand. So in that case, you have to talk to the coach. You have to talk to their team staff. They're able to speak English. So in that case, you tell them your message, and then they can speak to them in, for example, like in different language, in Spanish or something. Yeah. And then, as you can see in this picture, you have to talk to the players to prevent like unnecessary collisions, unnecessary foul. You can tell them to be fair. So, yeah, this is what we need to do as a referee. Daniel, is that okay?
Yes, perfect message. And everyone here,
Sorry,
please,
Daniel.
we have a quote. Yeah.
And also you can, if no one speak English, like Portuguese, Spanish, you can just gesture, you can just talk with, just with your hand, no hitting, Gesture sometimes they will understand more than English, whatever. Before we go, I have question from Eric. He say, Daniel, I have question about the goalkeeper contact on the floor when you have a moment. So
Yeah, thanks everyone. I was a goalie for Team USA myself prior to being a coach for the wheelchair team. I've actually been called for a red card in that moment you described. Given that in wheelchair, the goalies can come onto the floor and play offense, as we know, I just want, I may have missed this, but at what point does the goalie establish themselves as a player on the floor and can then contact an offensive player?
I try and understand about the question about the
Sure.
goalkeeper.
Like, yeah, let's take an example where there's a long pass and someone on the team, the offensive player is trying to get to the ball. The goalie thinks
Mm-hmm.
they may be able to get to the ball before them. So they decide to
Mm-hmm.
come out of the 6 meter area and they do have a collision, but no one
Oh,
has
yeah.
possession of the ball. What would that be?
Okay. We'll compare like a conventional handball, Eric. It's a goalkeeper catch the ball first, but create a collision. It's a red card. Okay. It's for example, you are goalkeeper. You make a pass for me in fast break. Okay.
Mhm.
The goalkeeper go out, catch the ball, but in the small seconds, create a collision. This is responsible from goalkeeper. Okay, it's like a conventional handball. It's a danger also because the attack player and looking the ball and the neck, looking the another side, and suddenly turn and create a collision from goalkeeper is very dangerous. So this situation, it's responsible from goalkeeper. It should be red card. Okay. If I catch the ball first or second, if the attack player catch the ball and later the goalkeeper again create a collision and have a third situation, the attacker receive the ball, the goalkeeper out of area, stop completely 100%, and have a space between the attacker and goalkeeper, and the attack player can choose in front or change direction, and the attack player not choose change direction and create a collision, it's attack foul. Do you understand the three situations?
Yeah, I think so, because we'll have situations where our goalie is still staying back to be goalie, but they're maybe at the 9 meter. And
Mm-hmm.
in those fast break situations, if I just clarification on this, let's say they are our goalie, but they are sitting at 9 meters while we're on offense. There's a turnover, now a fast break, but our goalie has always been outside of the 6 meter area. In
Mm-hmm.
that case, is that just a normal foul? Like, I just want to make sure we don't get a red card in those situations if that were to happen.
Mm-hmm. We try find some video similar and we discuss about that. Okay. and
Okay.
I talk with you, and I cut some video about similar, and I put in the group for discuss this video because it's very important to see and not discuss only in words. Okay? Yeah, I think it's easy for all also. Can be?
Okay. Sure. And that
Perfect.
that clarification makes sense where they are the goalie, but they're on the 9 meter specifically. I just want to make sure we don't get, a situation
Mm-hmm.
happen. So yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, thank you.
Oops. One second, please. Sorry, guys, about my dog. I stopped 1 second here. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. The accident, my dog here. It's let's go again. I think about 7 meter criteria. It's enough in the moment, but now we change the mind about to discuss about plus happen something more about some fouls, and we need to understand about punishment criteria. And I discussed in the last session about part and position of the body and wheelchair. We need to understand about dynamic intensity. We need understand more about happen effect, small effect, big effect or no. And where should we observe and create a focus? And referees, please, lector, please, coach, please. We need to send a message for our players with which kind of movement it's allowed or not allowed during the movements in the field. Sometimes some players don't understand about this is handball, not rugby, and find or looking contact wheelchair beside, behind, in front. Remember, the wheelchair is expensive. The health is important during the game, but I think some players don't understand the message during the 2 sets or during the game. And the first point because don't speak English, or the second point don't understand about the body language also. So the key is arrive and a small conversation with the official, responsible official, the coach, and coach, please, I try explain 3 times for the same player and don't change the behavior. So the next time I need give a punishment for him. So please explain for him about the rules. This is more important now in the wheelchair handball for our side. About punishment, everybody know here about suspension plus head card in the second time. But sometimes some situations it's not big, and you can use and warning verbal. It's a public warning for all. Understand about this. This is allowed. This is maximum line. I will respect this line. Up, suspension. Down, you can talk with this player and of course observe some effects and observe their effect during the situation. And remember, reduction and next turnover. Okay. Play. We talk about create a relation and with a players and coach. Of course, it's key during the game. It's very important and send a message for players in the first day in the tournaments like IHF or European Championships, because 1 week the championship is very important. In the first day, create a relation with coach and players also. But more important now, and the players can be understand about body language. What is this body language? Body language is the referee arrive near and hey, pay attention, stop, arrive first, don't create collision. It's a small conversation during the game, and I think this is a key for staying in good game during the 2 sets or 3 sets. We discuss about movements during the game, during the dribbling, and I discussed 10 minutes ago about the good guy from French. It's dribbling and Japanese defender try catch the ball, and it's normal, regular situation. But sometimes good players, experienced players, lose the ball and lose the balance of the body proposal, and because he needs to stay with the ball. But the referees need to understand about the new tendencies, about overreaction, about simulation, about provocation. Please, if it happen this situation during the game, stop the game, pay attention. Hey, come on, not Hollywood. Please stand up or something. I see for you and the player, the Rapan player, not touch you. So please, not do simulation. The next time you can receive a suspension. Okay? The player need to receive this call and during the game. Kohei, this is for you. Explain for the room about this behavior from Brazilian player and US player.
Okay, so on the picture on the left side, so we need to see the contact between these two wheels. I mean, observing the offense player from side by side is allowed. But if she make collision or contact from the side, it could be punishment. So we need to see the impact and effect of the play. And of course, the effect, we have to see if the effect is minor or small or big. So we have to, that's the criteria for punishment. We have to see like closely the angle, impact, the effect. Okay?
Perfect. Kohei, do you remember the discuss about your car and my car on the road? What happened? We need have a key or advices for players about when and how can I handle this situation fast break about a gap. Remember, you can play for us.
You mean the wheelchair and wheelchair like this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wheelchair.
For example, offense player, defense player can keep following side by side as long as it maintains the gap between them, space between them, it's fine. But if defense player make a collision, they're going this way and then defense player goes first and attack, and that could be a foul. And we have to see the impact of this effect, if it's just minor or big, if this player fall down or not, if this player can keep balance or not. So this is a very important point for the referees to observe.
Yes, perfect. This is idea about what can I do during the fast break and defend the player return for try catch the ball or stop the fast break, or sometimes this player is very faster, arrive first, stop the spot, and the attack player create a collision. He can receive an offensive foul. This is a good idea, but this is a key about fast break and a nice message, Correa. And everyone, tell me about this picture. Was good position from green player or no? The room now it's open for you. I need to listen answers. Are you open now? Please, come on, open your camera if you can, and discuss about this situation. This movement is like basketball, wheelchair basketball. Also, it's like I don't know in English, like slides. In Portuguese, deslize, and the player make a movement in front and create a collision or provocation. Please, this picture we discussed today because several players create this movement during the championships. Okay, please pay attention because it's allow the defender player arrive first in front, not create a slide poof, create a collision beside it like a provocation. It's small touch or big touch and small effect or big effect. So we need to understand the wheelchair arrive in front, have a gap. This gap is more important because I can choose two ways or three ways because left or right side or stop my wheelchair. Okay, this is very important for defend player. And of course, I touched about the defend player is stop legally, stay in the place first, and the attack player not choose one, two, or three, and four, and create a collision. It's a offensive foul. This is very important. So please, referees or future referees, officials, please send a message for players about this behavior during the game. I know it's hard and now in other countries because have a younger referees also, but in the future we think about the same line in Asia, in Africa, in European or America also. Okay? Here, something wrong here. It's remember, we try or fighting by space. It's normal. What can happen here? It's a right player from US try catch the ball first, and the Egyptian guy create a collision. This is a foul, and depend effect, suspension or not suspension, or the referee use our body language and explain for him, hey, pay attention, stop. Is can happen something in the another situation. Please pay attention in this movement. Okay. Here we discuss about task and between goal referee and field referee, and between the lady from US and the guy from Chile. And what happened here? Have a glue in the ball? No, but it fights by the ball. Try catch the ball first. Who catch the ball first? If a field referee allow the game play on, we need to understand if a clear chance of scoring or no, because now responsible because happened in front in the area. Who is responsible, field referee or goal referee? And who call the foul? And the last final, look, this is clear chance of scoring. No, because happened a foul and the player, US player, okay, fell down behind in the back, but not have a clear chance. If it happens something here and the strong free throw, but the position was good because both fight by ball. Okay, it's nice picture also. I put some videos with Correa discuss, but like a curiosity in during some championship. Sorry. Remember, in the far side is like conventional handball. The attack player try catch the ball, not possible, the ball back to goal area, and the attack player fell down, correct? Please, don't stop the game. Fast break first, because now it's attack 4-against-2, 4-against-3, and later timeout and stop the game and permission to people entering the field and give a support for this player. But please don't stop the game. It's clear. Try catch the ball, not possible. The ball back the goal area. The goalkeeper catch the ball, and now fast break, and the referee stop. And look the behavior of the coach here in the line. No, my attack. It's right. So please stop, fast break, and later stop the game, okay? The second. What happened here? The attack player, right player, try and make a goal, 2 points, spectacular goal, and he try back to defend. And I told for you, for all, when it starts the situation, the goal referee go 2 points, and now focus where 6-9 meter, because this block is legal or not illegal, and superiority or no attack against defense. So it's very important, okay? Sometimes happen blocks here and 6-9 meter, and in the middle of the field is more important the angle, the good angle, and observe the behavior from defender team, okay? Remember, we talk about some rules, no, some points, and about the two cars on the road. This attacker have some moment for think and stop the wheelchair or change direction. Look the defender player, the intentionally, the stop the wheelchair or create a collision. It's a free throw or 7 meter or play on. What can happen here? Well, let's see again. Clear chance of score, yes or no? No. Okay? Because this player arrives between attacker and defender attack. Okay? Look. Yes? Not clear chance of scoring, okay? But the defender player gave space, a gap. No. This is very dangerous. Okay? In this situation, please, free throw, strong free throw, and suspension for defender player. Not rugby here. Remember, we need to understand about this message. It's create a big effect, is very dangerous. So please, free throw and suspension for defender. We have a quote here, officials, classifiers, the referee also. But where can I see here? The ball, the players, the wheelchair. Where? The backdrop there. What is focus here in this situation? 90% look the ball, but forgot the ball and look the behaviors, the wheelchair behavior. Look, this is important. The task for referees, position and not stay behind the players, but beside and look the movement, the number 10, the dark blue. Look the movement. Small contact, but it's very dangerous because both players look the ball and suddenly, behind or beside. It's unbelievable, but it's very dangerous also. So in this situation, stop the game, timeout, can be make a protocol and discuss about suspension, or if it happen something more danger, can be red card because it's very dangerous, okay? We need to discuss about relation. No, we talk about a progressive line, but create a relation. The player tries to send message. This is very important in modern handball. Please, players, quote. Sometimes the referee talk, and during the game, this is more important because in the old style, the referee is on to whistle and suspension. The more important now is follow the message during the game, and the players stay in the field and not to receive several suspensions and lose the game. So the referees sometimes try help and your job and during the game in 2 sets or 3 sets. And so please and give a support for us also. This is important for referees also. Look at this video. What happened here? And fast break. Remember, the great team or right team attack, not make a goal, not did a goal, but now have a fast break, and the white team return. But pay attention, the blocks. Look, this guy here, try return to home, but it's not possible because happens something here. Look, look, look. Now, touch beside in the wheel. So, not have effect, big effect, but it's like offensive foul. So, free throw against. Okay, it's very important in the look in the regular speed. It's not a block. This is offensive movement from it. Yes, yes, like a hit. Okay, please pay attention to this situation. And Kohei, thank you so much for your time. And everyone, please,
Thank you.
like I say in the beginning about Mark, stay with us always. A brother, a friend, a big professional in France and Europe, and also in the IHF. So thank you so much, and I appreciate, of course, Sasha, because the photos and some videos also IHF in collective fit. So thank you so much. I will open the room for discuss some points in the Khalil.
Thank you. I can add some stuff. I have some videos we can share right now. So they're good. So we can just discuss about punishment, 70 meters, and some foul that we can do. Okay, let's share it.
Remember, Khalil, if you can give a support for me and Eric about a video and the situation, Eric, please. If you have some video also,
Yes.
and send for Khalil or for me, and we can discuss about some videos also, please.
Okay, the first
Thanks,
video
everyone.
right now. Okay, any questions?
Oh, no, I was just saying thanks. Got it.
Okay, no worries. Okay, here the first scenario. Okay.
Aquí abajo. ¿Vas a orinar o a tutear? ¿Te vas a
So,
hacer?
Where is the ball?
yeah, 1 second. Here the ball dribble. Oops. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's happened here? The thought is traveling. Let's focus if it's walking, traveling or not, because this is what you think. 1, 2, 3. So is it traveling or it's not? So
No, this is good. If I catch the
1,
ball first and
2, 3.
1,
Yeah,
2,
but
3.
yeah,
Yeah, good.
yeah,
Good.
good. But here the referee said timeout. Okay, but after that, what he said is traveling. So I didn't see that traveling. That's why I'm gonna do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but he said traveling. So okay, second video. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. Okay. Up. See the hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only touching the ball? Yes.
Touching the ball, yeah, before, yeah. So it should be, I'm thinking 70 meters expansion because attack from the back. What do you think?
Yeah.
depends, depends the situation. Okay, clear change of score by red team. Okay, yes, good. Now make a movement with the arm, and
Yeah.
of course, if the green player touch the ball, only touch the ball, easy, only 7 meter. But
Yeah,
remember, if
yeah,
you put a pressure of the ball, it's a 7 and suspension. Okay.
yeah. In this case, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was just what he did. He just foul throw for the body.
The,
But for
the
me,
soft touch, yes.
yeah, for me it's 7 because when you touch,
Yes.
that's it. The power of the ball it will go out. So it's 7 and if it's suspension. What do you think, Koi?
Well, if he attacks on the throwing arm, and we have to see the impact. Yeah. So from the behind, if
Yeah,
he held his throwing arm, and it's gonna be dangerous. So
yeah,
7 meter plus
exactly.
suspension. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
If it's just a ball, and then just 7 meter.
Yeah, but if the ball in my hand, and you touch the ball, it's still in my hand, suspension, because it's still when the ball leave the hand, yeah. But at the same time, here it's not the same. It's not the case here,
Mm-hmm.
The impact for the ball, oh, it's gone. And so the power and the player, even the player fall down, So second, other video. Okay, one more time. Oh, going to shoot.
Yes.
It's already
But
inside.
the question is, the
Yeah,
referee is looking what? Only the ball.
only the
Remember
ball.
the behavior,
Yeah,
behavior number 16. Small
yeah,
touch in the Portuguese player in movement,
yeah.
fail down and change and twist, change.
Because he stopped
So
because exactly. It's collision here, so this player has no balance. So that was
yes,
foul. What the
offensive,
decision should
offensive.
be? Yeah. No, this one second, so it's not this one.
This is free throw to Portugal and suspension for number 16.
Yeah. Sorry, mute. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So nothing. It was true. Free throw for the France team. So another video. Yeah, the same things. Yeah. Oh, because the play cannot shoot because it was pushed. Okay, another video right now. Okay. Go up. Look at the player where he was. Go up. He's already inside. So what's happened here? The referee 1 point only. Why 1 point? It's not my fault. I want to shoot the guy inside me, in front, inside the 6 meters. So what should it be? I'm thinking it should be 7 meters. Yeah, of course,
The
timeout 7 meters.
7 meter, good way, only 7 meter. But
Yeah,
we need to explain for this player, hey, come on, don't use the goal area.
yeah. Look, what you up. Yeah, see, it's already in. So it should be 7 meters.
Completely.
Yeah. So 1 point, it's not good for So okay. So as you see here, there is three fouls here. Let's do it one more time. So
But I think was good. But remember,
yeah,
in the start in the meeting today about 7 meter and
yeah,
during the 36th rotational,
yeah,
it's this player number 10 now.
yeah,
He tried to do a turn 360, but he see the French player. So in
Yeah.
this situation, can be free throw, or if a Portuguese player create a collision, offensive.
Yeah, but
Because this,
it's
look,
so you can see, yeah, it's because 360, but she's so far. The French defender, the girl, she's so far from him. So she's not doing, there's no collision, and she's not, making it danger. But let's continue. Look, up, collision here.
normal.
See?
But this collision was good. Have a balance for both. Okay. But now make a pass.
See? Oh, see.
A pass now.
Oh, he cannot do it. Just 1 point.
1 point. 1 point.
Yeah.
It's good. Was good.
Okay, let's do it. I would just have the second action here. Look, because you can see right now. Pop, 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 pop. Whoop.
No, but it is very small. The players don't have, both have a balance. This is good. They have a balance. They
Yeah,
have a
but
contact, but they have a balance.
it's not from the side.
No, but maximum in this situation, play on, and the referee make a contact with a French player now. Hey, pay attention. This is the line now. Not punishment here. It's very small.
Okay.
One point was good.
Okay, second one. Same thing, sorry, same video. Okay. Okay. Same as before. See?
Yes.
Nothing happened, so 360, correct. Sorry, just there's nothing
No,
here.
it's normal. No, it's normal. There was good. Completely good.
Okay.
Completely good. Yes, was good.
Okay. Another one, same thing. This guy does that all the time.
But the key, the referee need to do something about conversation during the game
Yeah.
and try stop this behavior during the game.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a key.
Okay.
This is different. Look, the movement from defender, the attacker don't have a time for break, and if the goalkeeper defend, free throw,
Yeah.
and suspension for defender player.
It was 1 point, so nothing happened. Just give
If
them
I go
1
1 point and suspension for player, defend player.
Okay. So in this situation here, so face to face, you have the ball to shoot, but you put the back. So it's passive, should be a free throw for Croatia. No.
Block, pass, it's normal. How many passes?
No, okay.
In
It's
4 passes is normal.
yeah. I'm talking look here. Face to face, he can score, but he did not score.
Yeah.
The back and
But
so
now arrive a block. It's more clear. Alone, completely alone. In this situation, warning, passive warning, and 4 passes.
yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, see. Okay, another situation here. So look at the goalie. So I think decision was not right because the goalkeeper he stopped, he saved the ball, and the ball go inside the 6 meter. He need to give free throw for the goalkeeper to play it again. Correction should be.
Mm, mm,
Look, yeah,
of
because
course, of course.
yeah,
In this
because he's
situation,
yeah, because he's already saved it. They're going to play it, so it will be correction. Go and play it one more time. So it
no,
wasn't now.
three ways. We have a three ways. The first
Okay.
way, play
Yeah,
on, play on. The
yeah,
second way, if you go keep stay in the area and the ball back to play area, catch the ball and across the goal area line, PPP, whistle, repeat, and authorization with the whistle. Okay?
yeah,
Or free throw against with the ball rolling outside the area and goalkeeper stay inside and touch the ball.
yeah.
This is a free throw. Okay? This is third ways for think.
Yeah, what's happened that they give free throw for the Lithuanian team. Now he just changed it. How it changed right now? He correction right now. He just did the correction.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
Yes.
Correction. Yeah, that was good.
Well,
I
was
think it
good.
was protocol. He told him, no, no, it will be like this. So that's why they fixed it. So yeah.
A correction. Yes.
So now he just play it right now. Okay. Okay. Watch. Okay.
The situation is complicated, but both players look the same point, the same spot in the field. It's hard to see in this video. Look,
Yeah, but
both
what's happened? Yeah.
looking, but the same situation, the 4 or 5 situations ago, this number 16
Yeah.
touch and later change direction for catch the ball alone. We
Yeah.
need to open the eyes in the situation. Yes.
If you see here that the French player is going to cut the road for the Croatian girl. So what's happened?
Yes. This.
She bumped to her by mistake, and she put her hand to hold the the wheelchair, and she pushed her.
Offensive and suspension for him.
Yeah, but
Okay.
no reaction was happened, so he did not see it because it happened fast. So yeah, another situation here. Okay. Yeah.
This is our offensive.
So it's
It's
offensive
not
foul.
a offensive foul.
Yeah,
The number 80 red team stay there.
okay, let's do it one more time. So
It's better offensive. Okay.
yeah, okay.
How many video do you have, Khalil?
Okay, that's it. Last
Because the
one. That's
time
it.
is
Yeah,
yeah,
last one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
again the behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of videos too, but just I choose a little bit so we don't want to waste a lot of time. So yeah. So it was good, the presentation, Daniel and Koi. Thank you for sharing 7 meters in punishment. That was good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, so maybe you can have another 10 minutes. So last one will be only just 30 minutes, not too much. But technical delegate will give me and Flavio just conclusion because there were a lot of to say, but we focus more on classification. 11 point, the new one. After that, 7 meters and punishment. Because the most problem that we have in any game, punishment 7 meters, and when to say it's 2 point, 1 point. There was still some referee, they still have lack of judgment. Sometimes he's not following the wheels. Sometimes he doesn't know. He's looking for the ball, but with experience, with practice, and many Yeah, I mean, a clinic we're going to do, it will be easy for us, for the referee to, by the way, he will know is 2 points, 1 point. Just maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, we can just, yeah, okay, just maybe 5 minutes. So we can just start then the last one. So yeah, okay.
Okay, Eric, I put my email address and my phone number in the chat.
Thank
Please,
you.
if you have a video about situation, please send me for Khalil and me, please, and we'll discuss and send the answer for you, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks.
Eric, I don't think so. I have your email. Can you please send me your email in the chat group, please? Okay, I have everyone else.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sanchez, I don't have your email. Maybe I don't have your full name because I cannot see your name. If you don't mind, just your email and full name, please. Thank you. Okay, Eric. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Eric. Yeah. I have some videos I will share with everyone so you can have them. If you have any question, you can just send us email or WhatsApp or whatever. Yeah, we're trying to do in 2026 some clinics about training. I'm trying to invite some coaches from Europe, from Africa, from America, yeah, Brazil. So I'm working on it with Flavio and Daniel. So you can see which one we can. You can help us to develop this sport, especially if you wanna be in Paralympic Games. So yeah, okay, thank. Okay, thank you. Okay, we can start right now. It's the last one. Thank you for everyone who. I know it's very late in Japan. It's still early in Canada, in France, Brazil. So for technical delegates, it's task that we share with timekeeper, scorekeeper, and also with with the usually it will be two reserve referee behind the technical delegate tables, and also the responsible EHF, observing the games in case something happen. So our task as technical delegate, Mark was technical delegate. Uh, I am technical delegate. Flavio technical delegate. Daniel is EHF referee lecturer. So this is what we do. First, yeah, we can just do our delegate responsibilities right now. So, okay, first we need our agenda for this one will be technical meeting. First time what we do when we arrive to any competition, we do technical meeting. After that, we have task before the game and during the game and after the game, because every time we're working before and after. So yeah. So first technical meeting, during the technical meeting, the EHF or someone responsible will talk about the rules, specific rules, if there is any update about we present our team member, referee, and organization staff. So we need to share that with our team. Usually we'll be there on the second day or before the tournament. So we can have some, maybe sometimes 2, 3 days for training. Training that's mean like refresh about the rules, refresh about, what expectation from each delegate or technical or referee. And sometimes we need to control ID from both team according to the officials, list that we have numbers and shirt number. And sometimes we need to control, to make sure that they have the correct, national anthem for each team. Sometimes we don't have, so we need to look last minute for it. But it's not our job to do that, but just we give some feedback about that. And also we do have presentation of the jersey. It will be all the time in the meeting, technical meeting with all the teams. So representative, so they bring two color, usually it will be have two kits, color. And after that, referee, another meeting with them. They will have their own shirt, that because each competition they receive new one. And also, sometimes we do have not COVID rules, but some country will say, oh, we have COVID rules. It's happened in Egypt a couple of years ago. So every time we have, our guideline about anything is happening, COVID-19, whatever. And sometimes we need to have print time. We make sure that we have correct timesheet, and we have, with signature approval for each team member. And also sometimes we have tournament rules. For example, if it's the game is 1-1, are we going? This first set it's tied 1-1. Are we going to do, it's golden goal or not? But usually we do golden goal, and it will start for 5 minutes. Sometime if it's tie one set equal, are we going to do an extra 5 minutes, or we're going directly to shoot out? Depend of the tournament rules. And the team out sometime, if you have a buzzer or not, or are you going to use only the cards? So this is what we need to know about it. And also, the main task of the technical delegate is reminder player should be visible here. I don't have it here so visible. So usually here that will be in number 1 or 2, 3, which color, to make it for us to make sure that we have 12 points. Now since next year it will be 11 points. So we need to make sure that 11 points or 12 points in the game. Something 13 points, you need to time out. You call the referee, this is what's happened situation, and we go from there. I think we can warn the coaches, please 12, but I don't know what do you think, Flavio? If there is more than 12 or 12 points, but you have 13, stop,
During
timeout,
technical meeting.
referee will be giving warning or just
Sorry, during
yeah,
the
if
technical meeting.
if a team, TD, technical delegate, suddenly you can see, oh, there is 13 points. Timeout, you call the referee. What's the next step? Referee will do. Daniel?
Stop the game.
Yeah.
Maintain contact with the referees.
Yeah.
The referees and the referees need to do the protocol too. Protocol, and after that the punishment because of the keeper. And regarding you are talking about the first moment, the technical meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So in this situation, just we make sure that punishment for the coaches, but that's why we need to be aware. And reminder all the player, and the classification should be visible. So I am sitting there, I can know, oh, if we have 12, we have, sometimes we have help from tables from the other, yeah, they're calculating immediately the numbers. Sometimes it's very hard, but you need to be more vigilant. And also we have time the match sheet. We need to know that class 4, class 1, class. This help us to count how many points in the game. So we need to make sure also there's all the time there's one female player on the court. If it's not, it will be punishment for the directly for the other team.
And for
And
that, it's necessary to be easy to see because we need to be attentive all the time because it's really dynamic the changes of players, so it can be really dangerous. Okay.
exactly. And also, sometime one girl punishment, she gets, suspension, she's out. Immediately, we need to get out one player, male. We can replace it with female. If they don't have the team, if you have only one female and the female suspension, so yeah, so they will play minus, I think, 9 points, 9 points until they will have one position the ball. After that, the girl they will be inside the play to play. But if the player female injury and they have no one to replace, so the team will play all the game minus female with 9 points. Is that correct, Flavio?
And because it was my question because when we have average with 3 points like we have today with 12 points at total, after we have a suspension for a player, a main, for example, we have 9 points of average. So we need to have maximum of 9 points. Now we have a new punctuation like 11. But it's a question we need to see if it will be the same 9 points or 8 points. I don't know. I think it will be 9 points yet. Yeah.
Yeah. It will still 9 points until they will change it or not. We wait for it. So yeah. So
During
this say,
this
yeah. Go ahead.
situation of, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. During the last Euro Championship now, let's see, month, we had a situation like that. A female playing player got a suspension, and they needed to make a change of another player uh, to have the necessary the female player during the game, so they needed to do it, and the punctuation. So we need to be attentive about it too.
Yeah, thank you. And there is some important things that technical delegate need to know. So we are not referee. So we don't advise on we don't advise, oh, this mistake should do this and this. No. Even if we're listening, we are not referee. We advise them only if we are, the coach protesting all the time, talking. There is two staff member standing. So this is how our job, just to make the game easy for the referee. We're not trying to make it harder for them. And also, we need to supervise all events before, during, and after the game. We're working all the time. We're watching. We're not sitting there just sitting there in the chair having fun. No. And also, we need to ensure. Sorry.
For example, we need to ensure a lot of things. For example, we need to be attentive to team passport control. For example, in a situation of the technical meeting, before the game, we need to be attentive to the straps. We need to be attentive to the raid seat. We need to be attentive to a lot of the wheels if they use wheel. Carbon wheel or not, they need to put the cover. So all of things, the sheet, the team sheet, and we need to be if all players and classification are available and are correctly the name of athlete and the punctuation and the number. So a lot of things, the nets, so the nets of and the goal, the post, are everything okay. A lot of things we need to be attentive and score sheet too. Everything need to be okay to start a game, and we need to be really active. Our equipment of the information and communication with our uh, friends, referees, and other delegates. So all these points are really necessary to be everything okay to do a really interesting job.
Yeah. Thank you. You already mentioned everything here. So we go to the next point. Yeah. As you say, we need to ensure match in follow the IHF rules, observe, supervise. Yeah, if we have any technical issue, we need to stop the game. We have problem with the players, with the coaches. Every time we need to talk with the referee. Remain also at the judge table through the match. We don't go over, left and right. Only if there is some time out, you need to move when it's 50 seconds. Conform our equipment area meet the EHF standard. Usually they do that before us. Prevent any incident, Yeah, if any accident, we need to write the report. So pre-match duties also, we need to verify the team roster, player numbers, uniform, yeah, including but yeah, we don't have the goalkeepers here. And add, ensure team officials sign the match report 10 minutes before the start, and inspect, judge table. We don't do that anyway, so they do that. So what you can do, you can just go inspect the playing area, the net, if it's 3 meter 1.7 sometime, and must be fixed. If it's not fixed, if the goalkeeper, fall down, I can hit himself with the net, with the goal, with the goalie. So that's why every time we need to make it fixed to the ground, so before we can start. If it's not, we need to fix it immediately. Yeah, we need to have some. We need to make sure that clock is working. We have backup timer. We have the two balls on the table. We have, match report. You have timeout card in case the buzzer is not working. So, and also, after that we go check for the chairs, if it's in good shape or not. If you have a lot of, we're going to talk about that later on. And
Yeah.
timekeeper responsibilities. Yeah, operate official clock, start and stop all the time when it's the, referee, every time he's follow the referee whistle, stop, he needs to know when to stop, when not. And also we need track suspension, it's if it's first one or second one, he can just, raise the red card for the referee if it's a red card, so you can just go from there. Yeah, if it's if the yeah it's show red card for second suspension. Yeah, we need to supervise substitution area on ensure that proper entry and exit, because you need to wait for him to exit before the enter, or it will be, separated numerics will be suspension for the player who went in before the other player exits. It's like indoor things. Yeah, and we need to control half time rest period. It's 5 minute timeout. If we have no, it's the clock is not visible. So yeah, that's why you need to maintain backup stopwatch on the whistle in case something happen. Yeah, scorekeeper, same thing. Official time match report. Yeah, record the goal, score, warning, suspension, disqualification, 7 meter throw, timeout. Every time he need to be aware. If any play came late, he needs to make sure it's added before he can play. Score all the time. We need to verify score. With the clock, with the referee, with the technical delegate referee. If something happens, sometime we need to. We don't want to just have a problem with the scoring. Keep backup stopwatch. Referee and team officials sign the final report. They need to sign it. So tribal area, usually it's not our business, but we need to make sure that it's there. It's not so far from the the line for the it should be at 3 meters, 1 meter, 1 meter point five from the court. We don't want to so close to the court because in case you want to move, in case the referee want to come and talk to you, you can call them. Sitting and also facing the court, you don't want to get in the back, so it will be hard for you to observe the game. And substitution area must be cleared. There is, must clear. No ball over there, no camera in front of the bench. So it's lots of things we need to do. So yeah, during expectation, attend the pre-post match meeting. Ensure the court goes up area mid standard. It's not like it's not like less than meter whatever, because it's very hard for the players and even for the referee to do that. Yeah, it's our job to promote fair play, professionalism, and we need to be neutral. It's not about your country playing or you don't like this coach, just fair play. And we're here to support referee and evaluation. We can talk, we don't try to, say, no, you should do this and this. No, we just follow the rules, help them out. We did need help. If they ask for feedback, what do you think can give our feedback? But we're not here to force them to follow our lead or something like that. So because they have their own, responsible for referee, he will give him some feedback. He will discuss about that. So the task before the match, Flavio, you can go, please.
Yeah. After the match, it's really important to verify the match sheet, because you need to see if everything is okay. Confirm it with the colleagues who worked with you during the game too. It's important to talk with the officials if the team had some injuries, because you need to put it in the match sheet. Another thing, you need to get the signature of officials. You need to let me see. Yeah, I think it's it. But the most important is confirm if everything is okay. During the game, during the match, I know another point is maintain the control around the game, and the conduct of the red coach, for example. Sometimes they behavior is not the. Sometimes they can be angry, and sometimes you need to talk with him. Wait, calm down, and sometimes it's necessary to put it. But if necessary, you can put it in match sheet. Okay. I think it's it. Yeah. File record. Okay. I think we need to finalize the recording and with precision, get all the information put in documents, and get it and put on the secretary or secretary on it.
Good. So the task before the match, the game. So we need to control the wheelchair itself. If it has protection bars with the body or belt for the body and legs correctly fixed. So set is high, and we need to control the covers, the cover on the wheel to protect the player's fingers, because they use it. If it's not covered, in case collision, maybe it will be dangerous for the player. Maybe can cut his finger. It's not safe. So yeah, and also we need to control indication of the players classification, and also we need to control the goal reduction and net removed. So And here, just like a remark here, all the other points from normal handball games, maximum 10 players, including 2 women, 4 aside. Maximum 4 official ABCD, plus 4 chairs. We don't want to put a lot of chairs because only the staff will be sitting there. One is standing, and the players, they're using their own chair. Players number according to team cheese, color agreement, timeout device if we have. So it's one timeout in each halftime for each regular playing time. So it's only one. So size of the ball, usually we use size 2. Yeah, but no metal component on equipment. We don't want any metal. And no glue, because you cannot use any glue so you can be a favor, you can hold the ball. So it happened in Egypt in 2023. Some player they have in some glue they're using it, so it's not allowed. If we know, by the way, we can just not they need to wipe their hand so they can play before they can play. So as I said, timeout card or buzzer location information. Everyone will know where is it. So and yeah. And also under control and indication from the classifier, one per team. The technical delegate will react to mistake done by the team's overpoint allowance. So I was talking about that. If they have more than 11 points or 12, we need to immediately stop the time and see we go from there what the rules said. After that will be punishment or not. And also the technical delegate should appreciate the respect or substitution zone. We don't want to, bad word. They get mad sometimes. They start yelling, shouting at the referee. So we are here to support the referee to make their task very easy, because when they focus good, the game will be good. But when they concentrate more on the bench, they lose concentration, and it's not good for our game. So here to support them, not to judge them. We don't judge anyone, and we should make sure that all the time one female player in the game, and we need to usually, by the rules, you need to have 2 female in the game, for the team, one in the game. So yeah, that's it. So next, and also, we need to control timekeeper and scorekeeper all the time, so we can be, easy for us to follow. Sometimes you miss the score sheet, you have 10, 11, but on the electronic board you have 13, 12, so it will be not, it's not justify, every time you need to verify with your colleague and what's going on before, so you can just, yeah. So yeah, before the mass signature, Flavio is already talk about that. Now we need to control the wheelchair itself. So it should be, should be high. We need some time. As you can see, Mark all the time he verified the net. If it is not cut, we need to fix it. And also we need to verify the seat is high. The one left side, the yellow, it's not. It's very low. This one, the right side is correct. So the weight, it's 71 something maximum here. Seat height is 36 meters. So we need to follow that. 11 meters, the caster height. So here to be 11 meters. And rear here should be only 2 centimeter maximum, and the length height should be 171 centimeter max. Sometimes we need to make sure that it's good. And also we need to make the control the wheelchair itself, belts and the belt body and legs correctly fixed, because if it's not, you can see for example, the goalkeeper in the middle. Yeah, she's good. She actually, has built the belt for the body and legs correctly fixed. Yeah, and also here we need to control, the same things here, because it's number one, why we use belt for the safety of the player. In case he fall down, we don't want him to hurt himself. Like here, the picture on my left side, from the screen, this one has free all body. The up body, you can see the upper body right now is free. There is no belt on it, the straps. So here you need to fix it. Same things here. It should be, number 9 is high, should be, set the belt should be fixed correctly. So if it's not, it's our job to So I have here one video you can see. See the goalkeeper has no the belt. It's not strap is not zapped all the time fixed. So that's why he can jump and fix. He can just correct. He can just save any goal. So here it will be 7 meters and punishment. Is that right, Daniel? Flavio?
Hey,
Yeah, if the goalkeeper here, jump and his straps is not fixed and he saved the goal, so it will be 7 meters and suspension, right?
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
7 meters suspension.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
good. Okay, okay, thanks. I'm making sure. Yeah,
Khalil,
yeah,
it's really important for us, like as a technical delegate. The first moment we need to see the straps because
yeah,
we are responsible for that. If today it's really difficult to see it occur, but we need to see it in the first moment, no post match, because it can be really dangerous, not only for the player, but because for the whole situation, for the spectator,
yeah.
all of that.
Exactly. So this first thing what you do here is control the wheelchair. Control, like I said, strap, they are good or not. If it's not,
Yeah.
we ask them to do it. First one, sometimes they do it when we do supervision. When the game start, they lose it and they start. After that,
They
we
check.
can note that timeout for the referee. So we talk to him first time and he's not doing it. At this time, it's referee. They can see, they can give him another warning or they give him suspension. So yeah. So as I see here, we can see the bar here is protected with the padding. We don't want any injury. Same things here, the all correct here. The all cover the wheels covered with carbon fiber. So to protect the player finger and the hand. So yeah, like this one is not covered here. Usually it can just hurt any player. So you see all those straps fixed here, but there it's not. You can see the feet here, the body upper. Here there's no towel allowed. No technical advantage. You can have something, just can give you some opportunity to be better than all the player. So strap and safety. This is how we do it. Strap and procedure here. So number one, trunk should be zap. Strap, hips, knee, legs, and the feet. All these 5 elements should be, straps. And as technical delegate, we need to make sure that they're all up, especially number 5. Sometimes what do you do is 1 feet, 1 feet in, 1 feet out, try to trick you, but any time you need to make sure. Number 5, number 2 need to be up. Why? Because it give you some, opportunity to jump, and you can be have a lot of superiority to score. And also all the balls here, as a delegate, when you talk, all the goal must be in the bag, not here. The no camera or video assistant should be in front of me. No, you need to be in so far from the substitution area, because for me I cannot see the game. There's no communication between me and the referee, and it's very dangerous for the substitution player when they go in and out quick. So it will be collision here between the video assistant and the substitution area. So we need to make sure that now during the game. So yeah, Flavio.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi, Khalil.
Yeah, go ahead. The task during the game.
During the game. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Ah. Super.
I have the presentation here, so it's on. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have the presentation here.
Oh
I
my.
thought
Okay, just look at mine. Sorry, I didn't send it. Just look at mine here. So it's one official
presentation
standing
is
policy.
with the sequence. Okay. Let me see. Okay, but during the game, we need to control all the things as we talked about before. They control the behavior of the officials. We need to pay attention in the in all the information. Sorry, the scored goals, the times. It's the time. It's really important to get the time, because if we have any problem, we can solve it, because we are a really important figure to solve some problem with the time. We need to pay attention in our sheet, getting all information. We need to solve any problem in the court if necessary. We need to be attentive with the changes, the player changes, because sometimes they can a player with 4 points leave, and another with another can sorry a player with 2 points leave, and maybe another entry, and they can have another punctuation, and don't and it can be more than can't be more than 12 points, so we need to be attentive. Let me see more points. I think it's
Good.
that. Yeah, I think it's
Okay. Yeah, good. Thank you. I will add more. I will add some. So
yeah,
only one
please.
official standing up, not two, not three. 1, 2, 3, or three. Only two. When I see that as technical delegate, I will stand up. I will ask the coach, please, only one standing. First thing, second thing, after that timeout, call the referee. A suspension for the one of the staff is standing.
Yeah, and maintain contact with normal, and really at all the time in contact with the referee. Sometimes it's of course something, and you need to maintain contact with by microphone, and it can be really important too.
Yeah. So after that, we need to observe as Flavio behavior. So like here, mistake here, and the referee and the he's not mad, screaming. So it should be, timeout. Or I can just talk to him, friendly. Please don't do this behavior. If you keep continuing second time, timeout, and you'll be suspension for the coach. So timeout procedure, timekeeper stop the game clock immediately. Referee signal timeout, indicate the requesting team, which team, only the team has possession of the ball can ask for timeout. Sometimes just the other team will do it in case in case the other team going to score, they go and just touch the buzzer, will give it to you, and sometime the timekeeper is not paying attention, he will whistle. But in this case, if the other team has no possession of the ball and the other team is going to score, but with the timeout stop, so it will be automatically 7 meters and punishment for the referee, for the coach. Is that correct, Daniel? Daniel is here or left? Okay, thank you, left. So what do you think, Flavio? Some team they do that, The other team has the ball, they're going to score. The other team will go to ask for timeout, even if they don't possess the ball. There's no possession of the ball, and after that timeout, the other team will not score. So it will be automatically 7 meters and suspension for the coach.
But who have the passes?
Well,
The other team?
I am going to score.
Suspension
I'm going to score, but the
suspension
other team, what they did, they just they will timeout. They go timeout quick, so they can just so I will not be able to score.
suspension for the red coach and the
7 meters.
suspension for 7 meters, and the athlete have a suspension. Need to choose an athlete.
Yeah. Good. Thank you. So, as I said, scorekeeper, he needs to record anything and everything. Timeout, so it should be easy for him to help us to record all the goals. So resume of play. So it's 1 minute timer. When it's 50 second timeout into timeout, timekeeper, or usually it will be timekeeper and scorekeeper. They will whistle, go inside. They give him 10 minutes to be inside the court. It's not about they need to wait 1 minute. 50 seconds, that's it. Timeout, it's over. You need to go in. You give them warning first time if they're late. Second time to be punishment for the coach. Another, we need to start only if you have possession of the ball. You can ask for the So as you said, only one timeout per set per team. No timeout in the third set. There's no timeout in case they're tied, and you have 5 minutes. Golden goal or for 5 minutes. That's it. There's no timeout. Yeah, so it will be all the time close coordination between referee, scorekeeper, and timekeeper is essential. We need to talk all the time, to observe. Yeah, so we have general rules. Each team has per set one scorekeeper, timeout card, and buzzer. Every time you can have it. Yeah. So yeah, I think we are done. Yeah. So the task after the match, it's not that too. It's just control the timekeeper and scorekeeper, make sure that they match with the electronic board and sign or fill about the form. And everyone referee need you give one copy to other team. Usually there is four copies or three, one for each team, and the IHF they will keep one. So signature for each team manager. After that, they will be sent by email. This is how they do it. So it's and that's it. Any questions? I wanted to go into do some question here. So yes.
Halil, it's not a question, it's just an experience sharing. For monitoring the number of points of the core classification point, actually in France we use kind of application. It's an Excel application that helps us to follow the turnover of the player in and out, and automatically there is a pop-up saying, okay, you are we have less than 12 points or 11 now, and or you are more than 12, or a girl is missing on the court, and so on. So that is really help us to have a very quick reaction and help the referees on that point. And I know that during the IHF tournament, European Cup in Vilnius, Thomasoft, the software used by the IHF, they on the screen on the wall, they put the number of classification point on the screen, so that there is no warning if there is more than 12 or less, and no warning about the number of female players on the court. But it really helps to have it on the screen. However, the main key here is really the observation and to make sure we got the information when there is a change of player, because it could be very quick, and so someone which should be dedicated to this task to make sure it works well.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. We have that also. If you remember in Egypt, they have it automatically give you the points. So easy for us. Sometimes we don't look, but we know that there is some staff working on it. You can see the point. So this is make the technical delegate task very easy, because they know there is someone who, for me, I can do 12. So it will be so a little bit challenging for the technical delegate. Yeah. Yeah. So is there any question? I don't think so. So yeah. So it's yes, Flavio. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was my pleasure to have all of you. Thank you, Kohei, to join us from Japan. I know it's midnight there. Thank you, Benoit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I can see you.
So much,
Thank you, Kes. Thank you,
Khalil.
everyone,
I need
for
to.
sharing
Need to
with
go.
us this last clinic on 2025. So in 2026, we are going to do it just maybe just one good clinic, just one subject, and it will be just we'll focus on one area for maybe just 1 hour. It will be easy. So to give us some time so you can practice and can have more opportunity. If anyone has any subjects, I can just send me an email and we can just do it. We're here to help each other. And we try to move forward to build wheelchair handball to be inclusive. It will be in Paralympic Games, so why not? So yeah, we're hoping for the best. We hope to see maybe all of you in next year in Egypt.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
well,
everyone.
yeah,
Great to
thank
see
you
you.
so much. Sorry.
Khalil, I'd like to thank. I'm really happy to be with you. Good to see Benoit, Mr. Keys, Corey, a lot of friends, Hagni Flat, a lot of Daniel with his daughter, and now and computer and daughter all the time. But for me, it was a really positive moment with you. I need to go. I need to. My son arrived, but and I need to go to get my wife. But I'm really happy to be with you this time. Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity once again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Khalil.
Matthias.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Matthias from yeah. Hey, you want to say
Hello.
something?
Sorry?
You want to say something?
No, it's all good. It's just pleasure to meet you guys all.
All
I'm the
good.
newest chief executive, I guess you could say, of Handball Canada, and we're looking to potentially bring handball to the country in the next couple of years. This is a good start for me to get an understanding of it first, to then go through the classification phase and all that stuff. So thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Mr. Eric. Oh, not lately. I can see your face. That's good.
Sorry, it was early morning for me, so had to get a few coffees before I came on camera. But
Indeed. Yeah.
no, this is a great session. It's great to see everyone. Thanks for putting this all together, and yeah, looking forward to the upcoming year.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, hi, Kiro. How are you? Good. Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. I know that it's very late in Japan and still early in Canada, and now it's noon in Brazil. Thank you so much. I will be organizing on 2026 some course about coaches, and I'm in contact with 4 good coaches in the world, so we can just start some clinic with some subjects. So yeah, when I get all the info from them, I would just decide which time it will be. So a good opportunity for us to all learn, and we are still learning, developing this sport. It's magnific sport, and it's good sport for us right now. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day, and have a good night, and take care. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Good.
Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Great to see you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good night.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Halil, thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.